Alright, let me know, chat, if everything is working. Yeah, I think everything's working. Let me know, chat. Let me know. Please. Type in the chat. Hurry. You guys are slow. Type in the chat. Is everything working? Let me know. Is the chat working? Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Everyone's saying yes. About time. Damn, I don't think the stream is that delayed. Maybe it is. I don't know. Thank you to all 84, 104, whatever number of people are joining this early. Hello, welcome. You can see Yoshi's clear in the back on my bed. He's napping right now, so Yoshi won't be here. But yeah. Nogla won't be in Alpha Beta now. He will be canceled. No, I disagree. I don't think so. I'm here to talk about all the tweets that have been coming out. There hasn't really been new videos or anything like that. But we're just here to talk about the tweets and some of the videos posted on Twitter, mainly by Malika Plays. We're going to talk about her a bit, her opinion on the entire matter, and then what our opinions are of her and what my opinion is of her. I also want to talk about my video today, and all that good stuff. So, hell yeah, something to listen to as I finish out work today. Thank you so much, Andrew McCollum. Thank you for being a member as well. Make sure you guys, if you guys would like to hit the join button and become a member, do so, because I can see your guys' chats a lot better, because your name glows up green, and it's a lot easier to see. This isn't like a rinky-dink type streams where only like 2 people are typing at a time, so it isn't like I can just see all the chats at once. Sometimes the chats go really fast, so make sure you become a member if you want to become a member. And then your other alternative to that would be just sending super chats if you want to ask specific questions or have me talk about specific things, or if you want me to do something specifically. So yeah, all that good stuff. What happened with Nogla? We're gonna get we're gonna get to all that, so we're gonna talk about that, and then I got actually quite a bit of things to talk about. So yeah, if you guys have any drama that's happening around all this new Ohmwrecker drama, let me know. But the first thing that I'm gonna get into is my video that I uploaded today. It's the 5 reasons that the Ohmwrecker interviews are terrible. A lot of you guys may have seen it. Let me know in the chat. Say me if you've seen my upload for today. The 5 reasons Ohm interviews are terrible. That entire video is mainly centered around all the different reasons that I see that stuck out that's the most apparent. There might be other reasons and other stuff and other opinions on what the top 5 reasons are, and I wasn't really ranking them from a certain way, like this is the worst reason or whatever, but I just gave different reasons why I think the 2 interviews that we gotten so far, we might see more. More interviews in the future. I just hope if Ohm does take a look at that video, or already has taken a look at that video, he corrects these mistakes when he ends up interviewing people going forward in the future. So the main reasons just being that he has a lot of other drama associated with him, so he needs to stop getting in arguments all over Twitter, which Nogla, I put in the thumbnail, made a similar comment on his Twitter saying, if you want to lose brain cells, argue on Twitter. Pretty much saying, stop arguing on Twitter. That's something Ohm needs to really cut out and stop doing. Another reason would be asking very narrow type of questions and coaching the person he's interviewing. I think letting the victim talk, or the person being interviewed, if you have them talk, it seems a little bit more genuine. We can see their thought process and how they process this as they're speaking about it and remembering all of this. And it's fine for them to have a little like outline of what they want to talk about, but it seemed like Ohm was really just taking charge of the entire interview, which bothered a lot of people, not just me. And it didn't bother me a ton. It's just both interviews seem very scripted, and it is what it is. Cyberdance, one second. Cyberdance, $5 super chat. Ohmwrecker, I'm going to upload the evidence on Twitter and YouTube instead of going to the police or FBI. Logic 100. Well, that's the thing. That would be funny if he actually uploaded evidence. He didn't upload any evidence. That was another thing that I included. That was the number one reason in my video, the first one I brought up. There's no proof and no evidence of any of those things happening. The two videos that he did was the one with Sarah, an interview with her. Sarah's not her real name, but an alias. And then Sai. Sai was the first interview that he uploaded. Sai had allegations that they just had basically phone sex on Skype a long time ago, similar to the one that he admitted to doing, but he claimed that he did not know the age of the person at the time, so he didn't intentionally do it just because, you know, whatever reason. He wasn't ignoring the fact that she was a minor. That's what he said and stated in his twit longer. Sai came out with a very similar story, with no proof or evidence of it actually happening, just her claims and her statements out there. The Sarah girl, she came out saying that she believes that Delirious made a fake account on Twitter and threatened to steal her child. Yeah, a little weird. The believability of these actually being true and that it happening multiple times and stuff like that is really low, especially that Ohm is behind it and his credibility's already been shot. That was another one of the points I brought up in the video today. He has a huge lack of credibility, and I think that that's a big thing that we need to consider going forward when he speaks about anything, because his credibility hasn't been good. He you know, that was that one time on Twitter where he's gotten an email and he didn't even check the sources before posting the email. He claimed in his video, the interview with Sai, that, I thought the email was this because the email was very similar to this victim's email or whatever. But that's still a huge lack of double checking and verifying. If that was able to cross your eye and get past you, there's probably other things that have been able to get past you, and that's very dangerous and upsetting, to say the least, because he is going to be causing further damages if he continues to do that. Having said all of that, though, there's just a lot of things wrong, and I appreciate all the likes and the comments and stuff like that of people either agreeing or supporting, or even people who have differences in opinions and think that there's 5 other reasons that should be. I appreciate all the comments and all the feedback, and it means a lot. Barry Hodges 30 with $5 super chat. Just to make sure this is I remember correctly, this all stems from H2O not wanting to turn on Marcel, right? Yeah, so the whole idea that Barry is getting behind right here, I'll answer that in a second. Cooler, $2 super chat. Ohm is pregnant, part 2. Thanks for the $2 super chat. What Barry is referencing, what he means by this is that pretty much Delirious leaked DMs with Ohm after he went on the Drama Alert and started ranting on Twitter about it. In those DMs, we saw that Ohm had he really did not like Marcel, and he wanted Delirious to be able to back him up to confront or to say something publicly about Marcel. Delirious said no, he's not going to get involved. If you have beef with Marcel, you handle it, don't drag me into it. And that's not the only reason I think why Ohm decided to turn on Delirious and start all this, but I bet it's a part because he found out things about Delirious and it was easier for him to leave the group and start revealing all this about Delirious. He has no problem trying to make Delirious sound terrible, because obviously they've had their own beefs, and Delirious really did put up with a lot. You could just see by the DMs, he was putting up with a lot more than most people would. If you get that amount of DMs from someone and they're constantly bugging you about something, that leads to blocking them and no longer talking to him anymore. Delirious was able to be strong enough to not have to block him, it seems. Just my opinion on the matter, though. So yeah, $5. It's not just because Ohm wanted Delirious to turn on Marcel or whatever. It's not just because of that, but yeah, it's kind of stemming from that. I would say so. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Angel with a $5 super chat. I don't know why, but this reminds me of a classic high school rumor. He said, she said statements. That's mainly what's coming from, I would say, one side. I think the Vanoss crew, in terms of Wildcat, Kelly, Chrissy, Liz Katz, and Delirious, they've handled it very well by bringing up actual evidence and statements behind the claims that they're making. Ohm and Malika Plays and all the other people on Ohm's side, they want to sit here and say that, oh, this happened, and not show any evidence. But when Delirious sits here, and Delirious and Liz Katz sit here and say, oh, that side girl, she has some mental health problems, and here's proof of that, they say, oh my God, you're attacking her. Okay, but there's proof shown with it. I mean, I get it. You're on her side and you want to help her out. I get that. But look at what we found. Did you not look into this? Did you not look into her account before interviewing her? Did you not know this was a possibility to bring up and disclaim in your video? No, Ohm and Malika and whoever else, they don't care. They just hate Delirious to the point. I mean, yeah, I get it. He's done some bad things before. But still, he's pretty sound, he's pretty clear when it comes to the stuff he said on Twitter. It's way better than what Ohm and especially Malika's doing. I mean, they're a bunch of childs bitching on the internet is what it is. So, yeah, thank you for the $5 super chat, Angel. Baseball, $15 super chat. Thank you so much for $15 super chat. That's the highest super chat of the live stream. Hey, TJV, love the vids, man. I've been on deployment for 7 months, and to come back and see this going on between Ohm and H2O really breaks my heart. Keep up the investigation. Best of luck. Baseball Nate, I want to say thank you so much for doing everything you've done so far, to serve this country and all. A huge thanks in the chat. Can we just get it for Baseball Nate? I don't know if there's a baseball emoji, but you should put a baseball and then Nate, and then, send a nice comment, have him read a bunch of stuff. A lot of nice things that you guys say. Do that for him. I hope that, your trip back was well, and I hope your deployment was great and all. Yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking that a lot of this stuff's doing it. It breaks a lot of people's hearts. But again, you just got to understand there's going to be some bad eggs in every group. I mean, Minilad had a bunch of allegations against him. He no longer plays with them. Louis starting to face a little heat for a Google document that was made. He's not really associating with them anymore. So you kind of have to have a squeaky clean type record. I mean, it doesn't have to be the squeakiest clean, but you got to be mostly out of the, in the clear of this stuff in order to associate with the group, because they are brands now. This is getting really big. So yeah, Ohm just kind of wants to tear that down and say that the Vanoss crew is condoning all of this, and it's not true by any means. But thank you for the super chat, Baseball Nate. Really means a lot. Angel, another $5 super chat. Blake has a better beard than Keemstar. Come at me if you disagree. I think Blake even disagrees. Blake, do you or I think Blake even agrees with that. Do you have a better beard than Keemstar?
I've got the best beard in the world.
Yeah, he does have the best beard in the world. What would you think? Like, would you ever do the V like he has? The V beard?
No. Only pussies do that.
Only pussies do that.
You gotta have the full beard. No, what people don't realize is Keemstar's beard is actually, he trims it here and then has it like a long goatee out front. But it's super short on the sides and everything. He doesn't have like a full-on beard.
Keep going with the baseball emojis. That's a good way to show your love and support. I mean, honestly, it's especially when COVID, 19's hitting and stuff like that. Okay, I can't imagine what it's like. Maybe it didn't affect you guys much when you guys were deployed and everything, but thank you for all of your service. It means so much. Because of your service, I'm able to do what I do now. So I have to thank you specifically for that.
A lot of it's not political only anymore, but
huh?
Still, I said even though a lot of it's still like only political. But
RS3 World with 99-cent super chat. I really appreciate that. Even though you didn't send any message or anything with it, you still gave 99 cents. It means a lot. I don't want to sit here and discredit smaller super chats. They mean just as much. Cyberdance $5 super chat. Ohm accused Markiplier of this a few years ago as well, which hurts his credibility in my opinion. I mean, yeah, there's been Ohm's been getting himself in a lot of trouble. Honestly, Ohm just needs to shut up. He did that for a while. 2 months ago when he came out about all this stuff, he was quiet for a while, and now he's back with all these interviews again. Ohm,
if he had evidence out, it would be different.
Yeah, if he had evidence out, I mean, yeah, then maybe a lot of his tweets would make a lot more sense, but there is no evidence out. And a lot of people don't even believe it's real. I don't believe it's real at this point, because I believe he would have put something out by now. Logan N with $2 super chat. Give me the good content, Daddy-O. I'm trying my best. I just want to read the super chats. I know we'll get into the tweets and everything like that. It's been only 15 minutes, and there's a lot of super chats coming in. I want to be able to read all these and have this $5 super chat. Go Krakens.
What? Oh.
$20 super chat. Willow Firefox. I like that name. Why can't Ohm not be a child and actually grow up? I feel he only wants to do this to be relevant. I honestly never liked his content and now don't like him. I don't think Ohm was doing it to be relevant. I mean, he has his fan base. He had his followers. A lot of them dipped though because a lot of those followers were part of the Vanoss crew. It just so happens until this drama came out about 2 months ago, not many people knew about it. Some people knew there were some things going on, but it wasn't really apparent. Back, I would say 8, 9, 10 months ago, something like that, Ohmwrecker was commenting about Terrorizer and showing his personal beef with Terrorizer and stuff like that. He's had personal beef with Marcel that people have known about. I don't think he's necessarily doing it to be relevant, but yeah, I don't see his followers. They're probably not many of them left, but it seems by his Twitch streams he's still getting 70,000 views when the VODs are still up. He's doing his thing. It's probably making him enough money. I hope, this dumb decision he made doesn't completely affect him financially, because I don't wish ill intent among many people. I think that's childish and stupid, but it is what it is. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Highest super chat of the live stream so far. So Willow Firefox is in the lead right now. Congratulations. Angry Destroyer, $5 super chat. Just want to say what I think Ohm and whoever keeps this fighting up should just stop. I don't know much, but I think it's pointless. Yeah, a lot of people do. I mean,
I think even people that know what's going on think it's pointless.
Yeah, I mean, just any person that Ohmwrecker's called out, I mean, they want this to end too. I mean, Nogla obviously wants this to end. We'll jump into his tweets today, but I'm just gonna sit here and say this. Also, great job keeping up with the baseballs, guys. You guys are doing great. This is all because of Baseball Nate. So again, I think honestly, it should all come to a stop. But if Ohm ends up coming out in the next couple weeks, next couple months, next year, and finally drops the evidence, even if he has evidence to some of the stuff he's backing on, I guaranteed he's going to get a shit ton of hate for not dropping that evidence sooner. I don't know any excuse because it would tamper with the investigation that the authorities are doing. Doesn't matter. You've already tampered with it before. So again, anything he throws out would be an excuse. So Pepsi's fun, yeah. But yeah, not sponsored. So yeah, thank you for the $5 super chat though. It means a lot. Scrolling to the next super chat. Willow Firefox, another $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Glad you like my name. Yes, it's a good name, and every single time you donate a $20 super chat, it's orange, and it matches like your profile picture and like Firefox in general. So, yeah, just it seemed, that's probably the only reason why I said it, because the super chat was orange, but I'm just trying to be honest. $2 super chat from Duel. Thank you so much, Duel. Means a lot. Thank you for the $2 super chat. It's Creep. $5 super chat. What happened with Nogla? We are going to jump into that right now, actually, because Nogla's tweets aren't really that long, and there's not really much to talk about with the tweets, but I don't really necessarily think it's just the Ohmwrecker thing on why he made these tweets, but it could certainly be a reference to it. I'm not 100% on that. $1 super chat from Duel. Thank you for another super chat. Means so much. But yeah, so I will share my screen now. Right here, this is my Twitter. If you'd like to follow me, it's @TrevorValentine. I post a lot of updates. Sometimes I roast people on Twitter, and stuff like that. Twitter's pretty good, though. Right here, I retweeted this. Nogla tweeted right here, if you want to lose brain cells, argue on Twitter. Pretty much, it could be an obvious reference to Ohmwrecker arguing with a ton of people and a bunch of other people arguing about the same thing, all these allegations and all this stuff, and they have been for a long, long time. So I think this specific tweet could be referencing to the Ohmwrecker stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and make that definitive statement because Nogla has made some other tweets on top of that. Going into this... right here. So 3 hours ago, so many big loser influencers with egos and judge others constantly. My advice, don't look up to any massive influencer to help you become better. Use your own mind and make up your mind. Make yourself someone that you can look up to when you see a mirror. So again, I just honestly think that it could be an amalgamation of a lot of things from Nogla. I don't specifically know anything and who this is referencing or anything else. So I just want to be able to point that out. All right, someone in the chat. Soldier 687. You got noticed, don't worry. Yes, he is. Wow, you're all as fanboys. You're probably going to dox me on Twitter and harass me on my channel. I mean, I don't think anyone gives a crap about you, if I'm being honest. I mean, literally, no one really gives a shit. I already forgot what your username was, and I just read it off like a minute ago. I'm just saying. No glow with another tweet. Obviously, we went, if you want to lose brain cells, argue on Twitter. I mean, again, this is what it all is coming down to between the victims, Ohm, and Malika Plays, just constant arguing. Some of y'all didn't get enough attention in real life, so go to social media for it and act entitled for it, too. So it is what it is. Yep, another situation that didn't concern TJV. This stream doesn't concern you either, so you get called out on the same thing you're calling me out for. My tweets are negative lately because I've seen too much shit. Ha 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 ha. Again, we don't know exactly what Nogla's talking about here, but it could be subtle hints towards something. Maybe the Ohmwrecker stuff. We're not 100% for sure on that. So it is what it is. At TJV, what's up with the baseball emojis? Well, someone by the name Baseball Nate donated a $15 super chat, and they said that they just got back from deployment for 7 months. So since his name's Baseball Nate, we were all showing support for, you know, one of our great viewers in the chat who are serving our country. So baseball emojis for him. It's great. $5 super chat from Angry Destroyer again. I honestly used to think he was funny back then when he was in the video where Shave My Behind was made and Terminator. Now he's just sad. Well, I was talking to Blake and Uni today about how I feel about when I first found out who he was. I didn't watch him. And I don't really find him funny or entertaining to watch anyways. But that I didn't have that effect, you know, the way I treated him. I still treated him with respect. It was still an honor to be able to have him come onto my stream and for me to give an interview to him, which I did do if you don't know that. It was still an honor to be able to do that. But I never found his content entertaining. I never sat here and watched it. I think, Blake, you used to watch his content, right?
Yeah, I used to watch Ohm's content a little bit, like the Dead by Daylight, that sort of stuff when he played with Delirious and cartoons. But that was like when he played with them. And it was usually when he was playing with them as the videos that I watched. If it was like just a solo video when he was playing online with other people, I didn't get into that as much.
Right. The American Pharaoh, $5 super chat.
Peen.
That peen. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Means so much. Mr. Sen hopping in. TJ Winky Face. What's up, Sen? Sen. I'm just laughing from our DMs earlier. That stuff's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, Chum beat me to
it. What'd Chum say?
No. He didn't say anything. He did.
Oh,
yeah.
Chum beat you to it. All right. But yeah, so.
No, Joseph, get out of here. I'm kidding. No, we're fine. We're doing good.
Bro, I'm telling you, big titties. Doesn't matter, dude. Personality ruins everything. Can we have... Okay, that's a question I have for the chat. I know you guys are always asking me questions and always sending in, like, super chats and becoming a member so, you know, I can read off your messages better and yada, yada, yada. But this is a question for all of you. Do looks matter if she or he has a really crappy and shitty attitude? No. Ask you. Do you think looks matter at all? Like, do looks concern you at all if they have a really bad attitude? Like, I'm talking horrendous attitude.
I mean, oh God, I don't know if I should. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't give a shit. No filter.
Looks don't matter?
That would be a pump and dump situation.
One time and then move on. Yep. I guess that, but yeah. I hard pass for me. So just let them know.
For a night, why not?
Oh boy. People probably underage, you know, watching. I mean, we should move on, right. Get more PG.
No, if we assume that, then we're bad people. No, everybody here is over 18. It's fine.
All right, yeah, don't assume. All right, so moving on. I want to be able to pull up Ohmwrecker's Twitter. I'm gonna have to do that in a private browsing because he blocked me.
He was pumping dump.
What do you say?
Keith Miller's questioning my
Pump and dump. Saying pump and dump. We ain't giving them no tendies or mac and cheese. Oh,
No. You guys are all over 18. I don't care what you say.
boy.
Personality is what you go for.
Why?
In someone?
What, now they're all typing their age. Now the new headline from Ohmwrecker is gonna be. TJ,
he's trying to
find the ages. He's revealing the ages of minors. Oh no. God. $10 super chat from Logan. Looks catches my attentions. They're just gonna send in super chats over the thing that has nothing to do with drama. Now you're spending money on it. Thank you, Logan, but you didn't have to do that. Looks catches my attention for the first couple of minutes. If they're a crappy person, I'd rather have TJV curb my teeth than deal with a very rude as biatch. Yes, I completely agree with you. I would punch my own self in the fucking teeth if I ended up dating someone with a really shitty attitude.
Well, you should punch your teeth in the
We're going to be talking about a girl here soon in her tweets. We'll be pulling that up soon. Angry Destroyer, $5 super chat. Wish everyone a good day. Even if you're rude, wish everyone a good day. Everyone is chill here. Yeah, everyone's being really nice. I mean, we have a few people who don't like me in the chat, but hey, okay. A lot of people don't like me anyways. Angel with $10 super chat. Thank you guys all for the super chats. You guys are going crazy this stream. Your sister and mom's switch minds. You need to do the you-know-what to switch them back. Which one you choosing? I'm not switching them back. That's what it is. I mean, my sister's in my mom's body, and my mom is in my sister's body, and the only way to switch them back is by doing the you-know-what. Yeah, I'm not doing that. They're stuck there for life, and I think they would understand.
Yeah.
We're not from Alabama or anything, so no offense to anyone who's in Alabama, but
stereotypes.
Sorry, my bad. Little Virgil, $2 super chat. Oi! Are you from Alabama? My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm kidding. Thank you for the super chat. Logan, $2 super chat. Don't tell me how to spend my money, Dad. Well, if I'm your dad, I mean, I guess I kind of can, but whatever. Lloyd, hello, Lloyd. $2 super chat. Try to get an interview with Delirious. No. No. He doesn't want to do an interview. He's doing just fine doing the tweets that he does. He's owning the situation. He's owning the situation very well. Blake's leaving because he just saw the next super chat that I got that is bright red. He's pissed off. Now, having said this, yeah, Delirious doesn't need to do an interview. He's doing perfectly fine with the tweets that he's doing, and he's owning it. I mean, he's pulling up evidence. He's pretty much smashing anything Ohm or anyone else has to say. He doesn't need to do an interview. Who needs an interview is the victims again. They need a better interviewer to ask them questions, and Ohm definitely needs more interviews, I would think, to explain himself more. Here's Negan with a $100 super chat. Just joined the stream. Wouldn't be me if I didn't donate. It wouldn't be. So, Blake, do you recognize Here's Negan from previous streams, right?
No, not at all.
Yes, you do.
All right.
What? Definitely not.
Gonna line it up.
So okay. I do gotta point out, I think I talked to you before, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Negan. He's donated plenty of $100 super chats before. I recently talked to Uni and Alex. Negan, if you're in the chat, I need to explain something to you real quick. I just recently went to go buy a 1985 C4 Corvette, and it's because of the crazy amount of viewership, the monetized videos I was able to have, and then the super chats you guys sent in. Absolutely crazy.
Can we get some baseball emojis in chat for Negan? Baseball bat emoji.
Yeah, the baseball bat. The baseball is for our guy who went to get deployed.
Bat.
Yeah, baseball bat for Negan. But yeah, Negan, I want to explain that I recently got a 1985 C4 Corvette, and I was only able to pay for that because of the crazy amount of super chats that came in. You have given me like a fifth or a fourth of what that Corvette costs. So, technically, you own a fifth or fourth of that Corvette. So, what part of the Corvette do you want? Just let me know. Alexander with the $2 super chat. Oh, the egg left. JK. Oh.
Haha, funny ball jokes.
Yeah. Ha. I guess that's the closest thing we're going to get to a baseball bat. Dan with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Means a lot, Dan. Thank you very much.
Is that a baseball bat or is it just...
That's like a cricket.
Like a paddle. Cricket paddle.
It's like a paddle, yeah. Closest thing we're gonna get. I guess that makes sense. All right, thank you guys so much. Anyways, we want to be able to move on. There's over 1,000 people here. You guys aren't here for me just to goof around. I'm sure you guys actually want some actual stuff to be able to talk about. To catch up, what Ohm recently put on Twitter that I have not talked about in my other, or I have talked about just slightly. These are what he put out. He retweeted this necklace guy, which this @necklace guy is. His name is Matt. He's been involved in doxing groups and a group called the ISIS Gang. It previously had a name before that, but it changed its name to the ISIS Gang. Matt has been, doxing people and yada yada, and he served some jail time over a year. He was conversing in close to Psy, and that was a point Delirious was bringing up, that this person might just trying to dox and or just trying to cancel me because they're associated with people who try to cancel other people by doxing them and yada yada yada. Michael, $4 super chat, $2 for each of Blake's titty middies.
Is it Michaela? Probably.
Michaela, yeah, maybe Michaela. My bad. They actually put a bat. Batman.
There you go.
But yeah, every single time you want Blake to touch his titties, put $2 will get Blake to touch his titties if you want that. I don't know. Anyways,
I don't work on the street corner.
You will for my video. So this Matt guy pretty much, he was sitting here. Ohm came back and said, Ohm and Psy have nothing at all to do with each other and yada yada yada. But Delirious showed proof that they were conversing on Twitter and they had contact at least on Twitter, is what it seemed like. Ohm actually retweeted his tweets, but then while I was streaming, deleted those tweets. I started freaking out and laughing about it because I thought he was watching my stream and deleted the tweets, but then he redid it in a screenshot, and stuff like that, instead of, just retweeting them. But he deleted the retweets and stuff like that. Other than that, though, he pinned this tweet to keep it up there, and this is his most recent tweet. He does have some tweets and replies, though. $2 super chat, cooler, touch them. All right, you got it. That's it. You got to donate a lot more than $2 if you want more than that. Anyways, moving on. So the only other thing I can really bring up is from 23 hours ago that we have not seen before. But yeah, a month ago, this is how the thread started. A month ago, H2O Delirious hit me with a cease and desist, yada yada yada, talking all that stuff. Caleb, this guy, real Abe Blinken. Love the @ Candy, $2 super chat for the tatas. Only time I'll do it. LOL. That's all you get. You gotta donate more if you want more than just that. Caleb, block me if you will, but I stopped trusting you during the Uno videos. $5 super chat. Touch them. Since that was more than $2, way more than $2, he had both in action there. You clearly wouldn't pay for the bets for money, but hounded the other guys when they didn't pay up. I feel sorry for anyone attached to your channel or videos at this point. Right here, just had to respond to this because it's such a laughable clown world illusion.
If you donate another 100, Negan, I'll touch Trevor.
This is the only time I don't want Negan to donate. Anyways, anytime we did those things, I ultimately won and was owed money, but told them I didn't want it. They were friends. Ask Nogla. Stop making things up, weirdo. This touch him, but not Blake. You TJV. Were you talking about his? I'm not for sure.
Probably, yeah,
okay. I didn't know if you were talking about mine or not. Yeah, this is probably why Nogla made his tweet. The tweet that's in the thumbnail. It's at the bottom of the thumbnail. This is why he did it. Because he's sitting here arguing with random people. He doesn't need to sit here and argue. This Caleb guy, whatever he did, it wasn't that big of a deal. He had, 30 likes? Ohm did not need to sit here and respond to this. But Nogla could have obviously made that tweet because he saw that he added him and all that stuff. Surprisingly, it's not ticklish at all. Okay.
We're not turning this into a Chatterbait stream, okay? Chill.
Just you saying Chatterbait got this.
I know.
Someone put tickle. Oh my god, this chat is weird as hell. This is the weirdest 1,200 people who have ever watched my stream. Y'all are creepy as fuck.
No wonder why Wildcat closed you guys out yesterday.
Yeah, I'm about to do the same thing. I'm gonna hit you with a hard R like he did, and then tell you guys to leave, and then just close this chat.
Not the hard R, the R word.
The R word.
That's what I meant by hard R.
Okay,
you know?
the R word.
I'm not saying the hard N R word.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
No.
That probably sounded really weird, though.
Yeah, I did.
Sir.
Hit you guys with a hard R and close you out. Yeah,
That's a big sheesh moment right there. All right. But, yeah, those are the only tweets that, that's the only, I'm glad I can make some of you guys laugh. Some people are going to be like, oh, look what he said. Let's cancel him. No one donated. Don't give him that stuff.
I know, but you didn't have a full screen before. So
$5 super chat. Negan isn't the hero we wanted, but the hero we needed for quality content. Thank you, Logan, for the $5 super chat. Yeah, Negan's nuts. He always is dropping down hundos. Negan, what do you do for a living?
I was just about to ask
you
that.
You don't have to donate another 100 to answer that.
We'll see it in chat.
We'll see it in chat.
And at this point,
what do you do for a living to make that much?
For 5 years of a membership at this point.
Yeah, you could have set the highest membership. And Angel, TJV, and Yoshi OnlyFans. A lot of people want Yoshi OnlyFans. I think I would get in trouble with Nintendo if I started making money off the Yoshi plush. Is that right? Hey, Briz, do you know anything about that? If I had this Yoshi Plus and I want to be able to make an OnlyFans with the Yoshi plush, would I get sued by Nintendo or what? I'm curious. Briz, do you know anything about this? I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of law out there. I can't make money off of something that Nintendo owns, but if I bought the plush,
just to make him happy, there you go.
Bearable Getco 19.
There you go. He said it.
No, they have to donate to do it. Don't let me do it. I retract me saying the name. You never heard that.
No.
You'd get sued? Yeah, probably be a cease and desist.
Senpai notices you.
Oh, man. I'd probably get sued. Yeah, there won't be a Yoshi OnlyFans. My apologies. There won't be. But I would. Nah, Nintendo never breached out and made borderline XXX content, so I think you're good. I mean, yeah, I'm tapping into a new market, right? How many of you guys in the chat would pay for Yoshi OnlyFans? Because I'll give him like a full setup. I'll give him a full studio. Take some really explicit pictures of Yoshi. How many of you guys would actually pay for that?
A lot.
I'm talking like it would be top dollar stuff. It'd be like $50 for a video. About $10 for a photo. It'd be top of the line type shit. I don't know. Are those the prices on OnlyFans? I don't know.
What?
Like $10 a photo?
It just depends.
I'm talking like top of the line. What would be the price?
Top of the line? Oh, you're looking at like $50 for like a couple photos for like top of the line.
All right, that's how much it would be. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about OnlyFans.
Top of the line shit. If you got high quality photos.
Local pictures right there.
Top of the line shit.
Yeah, the Nogla picture's back there. If anyone's curious, it's right there on that shelf behind
me.
Well,
we all know why she has 7,000 followers.
Yeah, we're talking about this. She does some OnlyFans. Yeah, if you didn't know.
Oh.
This was what Mr. Sen was referring to. He goes, would you smash or pass this? And I said, pass, because of the attitude. Michael with a $5 super chat. Negan, pay up. Trevor will make it happen now. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Means a lot. Y'all are targeting.
Negan. You'll have to get a fleet of Corvettes if you do that.
I get a ton of Corvettes, bro. Dan with $10 super chat. Just tuned in. What's happening now? Okay, we got a lot of stuff coming in before we jump into Malika's tweets. We'll talk about Malika's tweets here in a second. Let me just handle it.
Lopez, save it for my stream, damn it.
Dan, $10 super chat. Just tuned in. What's happening now? You're awesome. Keep up the good work. Love you from the UK. Thank you for tuning in, especially from the UK. That means a lot. What's happening now is we're going over tweets and all the other continued stuff I wasn't able to cover on my live stream yesterday. After the stream, we should be all caught up unless Ohm goes on another tirade on Twitter. Which he most likely will. I think he's... Normally at this point, I think, okay, he's not going to do it anymore. Then I'm always surprised. I'm always shocked. All right, but thank you for the $10 super chat. That means a lot. XX Lopez 1998. XX, one of the regulars for you?
Yeah.
Member? All right, thank you so much for becoming a member. Hopefully you use the green name of the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Yep,
Good stuff.
I usually have a saying. I usually say all that stuff jumbled up together whenever someone becomes a member. I say, thank you so much for becoming a member. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. I usually say that like really fast whenever someone becomes a member. So
if he starts going, just know that's what he's trying to say.
yeah, if you want me to do that, you don't want me to sound like an auctioneer, you know, yeah, I'll go crazy. Briz, apparently we're Smash or passing Mario characters. I don't know. I just joined too.
Dude, Peach, smash. Mario, smash immediately.
Toad?
Oh, definitely smash. I'd let it smash me.
Bowser?
Oh, big smash. You know what? Screw everybody else. I'm just taking Bowser.
All right, Andrew, $5 super chat. Y'all making it hard to focus on work. I know, dude. I'm trying to focus on the drama.
He's trying to focus on work too, and I'm making it hard.
Okay, my view rate for my channel, a lot of people choose to sit here and watch these streams afterwards just to get caught up. A lot of people watch these streams afterwards because I see like when I end the stream, it's at like 10,000 views. The next day it'll be at like 20,000 views. So 10,000 people will click on that live stream and rewatch part of it or some of it or whatever. How much of the live stream do they need to watch to consider a view?
I think it's like literally clicking in it, like maybe like a minute.
Maybe a minute. Okay, so yeah, some of them watch parts of it at least.
I think a click equals a view.
Right.
And then it, like,
so
adds
I
to
want to keep this
average
stream mainly about drama. So if you're watching the VOD afterwards and you're watching this right now, hello, comment that down below. But I'm trying to focus on the drama. But this, you guys, your guys' chats, super chats, and what y'all are saying, y'all are making it hard to focus on anything.
Don't you make fun
That's
of a
what she said.
Minecraft character? That's Kratos, by the way. Don't you be making fun of Kratos and the way he looks.
At TJV, do you think Ohm is manipulating Malika? I don't think so. I think she's just brain dead stupid.
Came for the drama, staying for the OnlyFans of Smash and Pass.
Yeah, I don't think Ohm manipulated her. Don't think so. I just think she's a bit brain dead when she comes to talk about some of this stuff. She's probably gonna get upset about it.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, don't take this the wrong way, guys.
Estonian.
Don't take this the wrong way, guys. And this is just coming from somebody who doesn't want to be like a huge part of the drama. If somebody's like explaining a situation like this and they want credibility, I don't have any problem with like the adult entertainment, you know, era. Like if you have an OnlyFans, whatever, good for you. If it's working out for you, awesome. But it's gonna limit your credibility if you just send naked pictures on the internet for money, and that's what you do, and then you live stream the side. It's gonna hurt the credibility.
Not only that, Malika is supporting a side of all this drama that shows no proof or no evidence.
Right.
He's not even involved in drama, and he knows that's downright stupid. Yeah, make a bunch of claims, but don't back it up with any evidence.
Right.
Yeah, like that's gonna fly on the internet. All right. I mean, they don't even have eyewitnesses. It's just one victim telling a content creator and his ex ranting about it on Twitter. No evidence, no proof. You're fucking stupid. Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear you rant on Twitter about it. Some of these fucking tweets you put out only have like 10 people who clicked
Don't get me wrong, I'm probably going to pay
it.
for the OnlyFans later. But just for the
Karen Hunt, for becoming, thank you so much for becoming a member. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 2 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member so much. It means a lot. Cruel, $2 super chat. What about Shy Gal? Don't know who you're referring to there. Shy.
What about Shy Guy? Smash or pass?
Oh, pass.
Which one is Shy Guy again? He's the like little ghost looking dude, right?
Shy Guy's a red coat, white mask.
And having
Oh, yeah.
having said this, I told a couple people in my Discord I would bring this up during the live stream. I'm gonna say this real quick. There was a member who joined my my Discord. Okay, he was typing in the chats. If you guys remember him from the last stream, how many people are here from the last stream? I did a stream like a day or two ago. Who's here from that? Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna read off this membership. SS Ghost, thank you very much for becoming a member. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. It means so much. All right, so if you were in the last live stream like a day or two ago, pretty much. Do you remember that H2O Delirious guy who wanted me to pull up his twit longer? Do you guys remember that? Just say yes in the chat if you remember that. Twit longer I pulled up.
You have ultra low latency on right now, so
yeah,
give it a second.
yeah, I know.
Let
me know if you guys remember that twit longer I pulled up. It's not Delirious or Ohms or anything like that. It's it's that H2O Delirious. He had claims that the Vanoss crew mistreated him and that they you know all this other stuff, you know, that they're bullies and they manipulated him, and that he claimed that Wildcat, you know, was involved with a minor or something like that. He said a bunch of this stuff. He repeated it on my Discord in a general VC, which I joined the general VC today. I don't do it often because of idiots like him, but I joined the VC, and
We love you guys in the Discord.
he
We love you.
just some people can be a little excessive.
Right.
But this J20 guy, he was interrupting people, being disrespectful towards other members, other staff, and he was being disrespectful towards me. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, let's say your story's true. Send me evidence, and then we'll continue to talk about it. He goes, I did send you evidence. And I'm like, what's your evidence? And he goes, my Twitlonger. And I'm like, your Twitlonger is just a bunch of statements from you. You got to back up those statements, back up those claims. He goes, no, you don't. I was there. And I'm like, but do you have a screenshot of you talking to the Vanoss crew? Like, send me something. And he goes, oh, no, they deleted it. I'm like, what? And pretty much he made a live stream on his channel with like 40 subs or whatever and started ranting that I threatened him. I threatened to ban him from my server.
Well, you didn't threaten him. You did.
I did threaten to ban his server, but he's leaving out
the... Like you did ban him from the server.
yeah, I did ban him from my server because he was just disrespecting people. But Karen Hunt with $5 super chat. Keep up the good work, TJV. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It means a lot. But anyways, yeah, that's what's happening with that J20 series. People online are now starting to claim that they know the Vanoss crew and that they know one person did this. They're doing it for fucking attention. And that's what a lot of these victims are being accused of, which may be true because it's kind of seeming more like that. The less and less evidence we get, the longer and longer we wait for it. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that now. Everyone say hi in the chat for Yoshi real quick. Also, yeah, I bought it recently. Yikes, I don't know if you know this, but I bought a baby Yoshi recently. So there's Mama Yoshi and Baby Yoshi. I should call him Daddy Yoshi, actually.
Yeah.
So, because he had Delirious on the lap. I mean, we got to keep the guy to guy contact. We can't throw a female in on the mix. This is a guy's basement down here, so just letting you know.
Yeah, Uni.
Uni's a guy. Dumbass.
I guess Uni can be whatever she wants.
She's one of the homies. She's one of the bros.
Yo.
All right. Now give us Red Yoshi. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
For abuse on Yoshi?
Bunny Britt with $2 super chat saying hi, hello, welcome to the stream, Bunny. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Talking about this, I want to be able to talk more about it because I didn't read a lot of these, but I started reading into a little bit more of these. Michael, Trevor's a father? Question mark. I guess I am now. This all started from Malika sitting here saying just because someone is your favorite streamer and or YouTube celebrity, it does not mean they are automatically innocent of wrongdoing. I'm going to repeat this again. Please hold people responsibly. Please don't forgive rapists, sex offenders, and pedos. Believe victims and stuff like that. So this tweet right here is kind of what started it all, and it went from there. Obviously, you can see that it has the most engagement, and then it slowly starts to dwindle and spike back up just slightly as there's more in terms of engagement and stuff like that. $20 super chat from CW Gearhead. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. It means a lot. You didn't even put a message with it. Kind of sad. I would love to hear a message from you, but that's all cool. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Continuing, right here, I blocked Delirious, but now this is so sick. Instead of addressing this allegations, he is attacking her with tweets saying she's suicidal and cuts herself and takes meds to prove she is crazy. Mental health has nothing to do with this, and to use that as an excuse is disgusting. Mental health has a lot to do with it. If she's mentally ill right now, which she has a history of it, it proves that anything that she might say now could be just an effect or be affected by her mental illness. I've been surrounded with tons of friends and family before who have had mental health problems, and they make dumb decisions and they say stuff they don't mean a lot of the time. So a lot of that interview could be fabricated by stuff that's affected by mental health. That's just again my experiences with it and all. So I just wanted to make that clear that Malika's sitting here saying that, or Malika, I don't know how you even fucking pronounce it. But pretty much, yeah, mental health does have a part to play in this. It definitely has a part to play with it in this. I bet Malika would be fine with mental health playing a part if Delirious hurt her mental health or attacked her mental health. Oh, but mental health has everything to do with it because you affected her mental health. You abused her. You abused her mentally. Oh, mental health has everything to do with it now. But when she's mentally ill, making a bunch of allegations against him, oh, mental health has nothing to do with it. How dare you bring it up? Classic stuff. A lot of people in politics, especially people that are whiny about politics, do that all the time. They'll sit here and say that some things matter at some times, but at other times, they don't matter at all. It happens even on the internet all the goddamn time. Egg Boy with the super chat. Yoshi is thick, and I don't know how to feel. Yeah, he got a dump truck back there. Butterbean, $5 super chat. What I miss and hello. Welcome, Butterbean, to the super chat. Thank you for $5 super chat. We're just going over tweets and old stuff right now. I got the tweets pulled up right here. But I'm covering super chats right now and talking about this. I will get back into what I'm talking about here in a second. Beauty with $5 super chat. Okay, but can we talk about the fact that Malika called a child who cannot defend themselves a predator baby? What specifically are you talking about? I'm sorry, Beauty, but is this something older, or are you talking about like Delirious' child or something like that? I have no idea what you're talking about right there. I'm sorry.
Predator baby.
Slyfix, $5 super chat. If you were to call someone's mental health into question in a court of law, it would destroy the credibility of the afflicted person. Exactly. I mean, a court of law has had mental health in it for a very long time. Play a factor into all cases. They sit here and go through and say, "Hey, have you know
Ryan,
you'll
Ryan,
be
we already mentioned it. We're not going to talk about it.
you'll be interviewed and investigated on any past mental health problems, especially when it comes to cases to deal with allegations and stuff. People have been falsely acclaimed for hundreds of years. I mean, today addressing the mental health would be a very proactive thing to do, a very productive thing to do. It would play a big part in it. Logan with $2 super chat. Yoshi can go down my green pipe anytime.
Oh God.
Is that a metaphor that he can slide down his in his dick?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about
Yes.
something else?
The first thing you said.
I would, yeah. I don't think you're gonna be that blunt with it, but yeah.
I didn't know if he was talking like a butthole or like if it was.
I mean, the green pipe could be his bunghole. I mean,
I don't know. Das Boy, $5 super chat. Banana beans with hot sauce.
Gang, I guess.
All right. Posh says, "Why would you carry on asking about this?" I was just curious, but I thought Blake would know something about it. I should be continuing with stuff like that with 1,300 people watching. I should do it when I only have like 200 people watching. I mean, that would be a little bit better, but because there might be a lot of haters. There might be a lot of haters watching right now that are not saying anything in the chat, or maybe they are saying something in the chat and I don't see it. Right here, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Delirious and Malika flirted in the past. She's trying to sit here and explain a ton and a ton and a ton and a ton of tweets and all this stuff. She stated this video.
just read it to yourself.
Right here. Oh, okay. Samuel Rivera, $5 super chat. I know people in the special victims unit in my city. Everything and the victims are doing has destroyed the investigation and credibility. I mean, yeah, it all depends on how the authorities are going to approach this. What authorities are going to do it? Apparently, the FBI is involved. Ohm has said this before. Ohm has messaged me in DMs telling me that the FBI is involved in investigating. It all depends on how they're going to approach this, or if they're going to just sit here and drop it and be like, "Ohm, you got it handled. You're going to the internet about it. You got it handled." Now, they're not going to do that, obviously, but they're going to come to a conclusive close to the investigation eventually. But, yeah, I don't know. Ohm has been really, really stupid. Really stupid. And I will stand by that. Even if, let's say all this ends up becoming true, in a theoretical world where all of it's true. Your actions have been so downright stupid, and I will never apologize or take that back or retract that statement. You have made some dumb decisions. And a good thing about decisions is that they're forever, and especially when you do them on the internet, people will know that forever. Andrew McCollum, $2 super chat. Thank God I have headphones in.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
Good idea.
There's been some really weird stuff I said. I bet someone has had, their phone, full blast, and their mom's behind them being like, "What are you talking about green pipes about?" All right.
What the fuck?
All right. We'll play this video real quick.
Oh no.
just to show you
Wait, I didn't ask. Can I cuss?
the level of attitude. Don't do it excessively, but this is the excessive.
He's expecting not to be monetized.
The excessive attitude that Malika has about all of this. You'll see what it is right away if you have not already.
I'm just absolutely sick to my stomach reading Delirious's response to his accuser, discrediting her for having depression, for being suicidal in the past. Like, that does not make her any less of a victim. That is not an excuse to do what you did to her. And to do this to someone you know has depression, to out them, and she wanted to remain anonymous so she doesn't get attacked by your fan base, and to do that to someone you know has depression and has suicidal tendencies in the past, or has thought about suicide in the past, to do that to someone is just so fucking horrible that I can't even fathom how anybody can defend this person. How could you possibly think that that is okay? I'm just absolutely sick to my...
So she's under the impression that people are going to defend Delirious and that people are going to defend his actions and all this other stuff. I think most of us can sit here and admit that the thing that he admitted to is pretty wrong and it's disgusting. But for him to explain that and admit that, it was a good thing. At least he admitted to it at that one incident a while ago where it was involved with Marcel. Now, with all this other stuff that Ohm's been throwing at him with no proof or no evidence, we're not sitting here defending Delirious. It might seem like that. We're more going after Ohm for handling this entire situation really, really poorly. I mean, there's better ways for him to, one, conduct himself and conduct those interviews he makes, and two, conduct himself on Twitter and all this stuff. But his attitude has been nothing. Okay, I will defend the girls and do what is right. But if they dare call me out, I'm going to go crazy on Twitter. That's been his attitude. He has been making himself look like a goddamn fool. And I can't believe any of the victims actually want Ohm to represent them and have his channel to be able to spread their stories around and stuff. Ohm is not a person to go to. And I feel very sorry on behalf of the victims, if they are victims, and if their stories end up proven to be true with proper evidence and everything like that. And I just hope Ohm doesn't have to be in the forefront of this going forward, because he does not handle it well. He responds to pretty much anybody who calls him out on Twitter. He will, if not, he will block you. He's blocked several of you guys in the chat. I know, you guys tell me all the time. He's blocked me, or he makes some dumb response back, making him seem like a child and him arguing on the internet. You don't see all the other influencers online arguing like a goddamn child on Twitter. I mean, it's just stupid. King Taylor Ben, $5 super chat. He didn't discredit her, and Delirious stated he hopes she gets the help she needs. Exactly. Wasn't sitting here saying that everything she said was absolutely false and invalid. I mean, he did sit here and say the things aren't true, and it wasn't trying to discredit her. It was just sitting here saying, I mean, you can't really speak much. You have mental health problems, and he had his side. They're both statements. It's just, which one are you going to choose to believe? I'm not going to believe a side, and I'm not going to sit here and call a man guilty, you know, just off the bat with no evidence and stuff like that. He is innocent about those situations until he's proven guilty, and he's not been proven guilty so far. So far, no evidence. So we're going to move on from that. Anyways, that's that first video. There's more videos, and they get worse and worse and worse. Right here, there's screenshots and stuff like that. This I find absolutely hilarious. Dude, we've watched you flirt with Delirious the Friday the 13th. He didn't want you, get over yourself, yada, yada, yada. So true, Bessie. I always flirted with him, and he totally rejected me. That's why he DM'd me to initiate private DM contact first on Twitter. That's why I have literal screenshots of when he tried to F me, and I said no. And what I said back, you got me, none of it's true. And here's a bunch of screenshots, and these screenshots are absolutely hilarious. This is like Ohm level. No wonder they dated. They deserve each other. Check this out. Grill. Hi, I'm a grill. Lies. Thanks for the follow back, BBG. Haven't followed yet. Dat was the joke. Got you. You're the best. I hope we can play tomorrow. You guys are tons of fun. such a bad screenshot of their DMs. Ohm should, or not Ohm, but Delirious should sit here and just admit to everything, because this screenshot reveals everything right here, right? Delirious message first. So bad, so bad. Again, a lot of pointless arguing she'll continue to do. Here, no you, missed call, ZZZ, call 6 hours, 36 minutes, 40 minutes, all within the same day. This shows that she engaged with Delirious just as much as Delirious engaged with her. What is the point? You guys flirted with each other, okay? And you're responding to what? This person right here? Like you needed to? She hasn't responded to any of my tweets. I made some tweets towards her, and I'll show you guys them in a second. To be fair, it's good you did tell me that, because I also don't want random hookups, so don't feel weird. It's for the best. Side face. Cheer up, boo-boo. No more toy talk bad. We should talk about what's... You're grounded. No, but it's been 10 days since we talked, and I feel like you hate me, and I don't want you to hate. It seems more Malika talking in these screenshots than Delirious. Next thing, you're grounded. No, but it's been 10 days since we talked. Continuing from the last, I just said we need to get to know each other better, and I don't want to fuck shit up, and I fuck it up either way. Don't hate, just busy playing other stuff, XD. Yeah, but low-key hate me. So, out of those 4 screenshots, let me know in the chat. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up, you think Delirious should get canceled and those are very terrible screenshots? Or thumbs down, that Malika just had very poor screenshots and they don't prove absolutely anything at all? Thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know.
I'm just doing this so I can purchase her OnlyFans.
you're just going to agree with her anyways. Hey, Ari's right here. Ari's the person who did the tweet. Hopefully that's how you say it. Ari, $5 super chat. She literally gave me BS. That's what it seems like. Look at what this person did. No, but yeah, I mean, huge thumbs down. She didn't give anything. She was sitting here saying that he messaged me first, and he was trying to F me. I don't see he was trying to fuck you. You guys were flirting. That's what people do when they flirt. They want to fuck each other. They're a bunch of horny bastards.
Everybody is.
Everyone's a bunch of horny bastards when you're flirting with someone. This doesn't prove anything. She's sitting here arguing with somebody on Twitter. Ari, who just gave me a super chat.
And as of no
goddamn pathetic. $5 super chat from Ari. What she gave me is proof that she's a homie hopper. Yeah, kind of seems like it. But we'll move on. I mean, I don't mean to insult her every 5 fucking minutes, but I swear to God, this attitude and you excessively tweeting out about this in a single day. You seem
like a very nice person.
You seem like a fucking dumbass, and you should shut the fuck up and get off the internet and get an actual fucking job instead of putting pictures of yourself on OnlyFans. But hey, have fun with that. I'm sure you're happy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll give her the credit because she probably went through and tried to get every job she could and like gave up and like started that sort of thing.
Maybe. I have no idea. I feel really sorry for her. This Liz Katz, she also had e-sex multiple times talking about Malika and stuff like that. Liz Katz was talking about her. She also had e-sex multiple times with Ohmwrecker and claimed he had a control over some vibrating thing she used. Probably a vibrator that he could control. Girl is dim-witted, attention-seeking hoe, and fair-weathered groupie. Her thoughts on this aren't worth anything. They're really not. You're an ex of Ohm, which people can obviously sit here and call you biased, but Ohm's talked crap about you, so you claim that, you know, oh, he's talked crap about me, but I'm standing up for what's right, and I believe Ohm is doing it, and yada, yada, yada.
I feel like that was a one-sided, like, he broke up with her, and she was like, yeah, heartbroken.
I mean, that's kind of what a lot of the leaked messages like or the leaked voice recordings between them are, is she seems like she really wants to try to make things work, and Ohm's like, yo, back off, chick. From the ones I've done. Yeah, there's been a hole in it ever since I bought it. It is what it is. There's a little bit of a tiny hole in the bottom of Yoshi. Good job. Now we're going to focus on that for 5 minutes. All right, take a break from the tweets now, because he focused on that.
What have you been doing to Yoshi?
It literally came like that. I got that as a gift with the tags, and it was still in the package and everything. And opened it up, and I was like, oh, shit.
We'll fix him later. It's fine.
Is what it is. Yoshi's butt. Yeah, he has to have a butthole, so calm down, guys. Not a big deal. All right. Malika responds to Liz Katz' tweet here saying, I feel really sorry for her. I'm the dumb-witted, attention-seeking hoe who rejected e-fucking your boyfriend. Huh?
Let me see your mouse.
For what?
Oh, a little bit.
Oh, I can do that.
Yo. There you go.
Yeah, you don't want it super high. Right there. All right. Logan and $2 super chat. Spread them. Haha, funny. Thank you for the $2 super chat. All right. So right here, it's very embarrassing that you, as a sex worker, are trying to belittle me this way. You said yes, where I said no, and now you have a child with a predator. Again, more pissing contests, more fucking arguments and stuff like that.
It's not about the sex work. It's about the person behind the sex work. Like, Liz Katz is not a horrible person. You seem like a really, really kind of shitty person.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only time I brought up OnlyFans is to make a joke here or there. I mean, that's all. The only reason why I brought up the OnlyFans. Again, if you were very respectful in this entire situation, I would have gave you respect for whatever you did. But if not, yeah, you're gonna get treated like shit because you're treating other people like shit online. And you have no problem calling other people a hoe just because they have a difference of opinion than you, or they talk trash about you. So you feel entitled. You have to respond to it. But sometimes actions speak louder than words, and you could have just kept your mouth fucking shut and ignored them. But you didn't, and made yourself look like an idiot. And here is where we are. All right. Right here. Hey, Liz Katz, I'm temporarily unblocking you just to send you this message. Don't worry, boss babe. I got your back. This is really pathetic. I'll see what you guys think of this. This is really pathetic, though.
Hey Liz, what's up, girl? I just woke up from my nap and I saw that nice tweet you made about me. And I just wanted to say, I got your back. I went ahead and Googled if he still has to pay child support if he goes to prison. And according to Google, it says yes. So you actually did not fumble your bag. You're still going to get paid since you did have a baby with a child predator. So there's an upside to the situation. So thank you so much for your message. I really wish you the best and good luck with everything. Hey Liz, what's up?
So I went to high school with this fucking bitch, and it sounds just like her. I just want to point that out. She thinks she has one up because she wants to sit here and insult Delirious' girl or whatever.
And she's just fine doing it over the internet.
Yeah, just fine. I guaranteed if they were in person, it would be a whole different situation and a whole different story. The actual authorities will actually get involved at that point. But yeah, it's just a bunch of cocky attitudes and stuff like that. That's why whenever someone would sit here and say, oh, do you think she's cute, or smash her pass, or whatever the fucking thing is, it's a hard fucking pass. She has the shittiest fucking attitude, and she's not afraid to show it on the internet. Doesn't have a decency. And her morals are through the fucking ground, too. She sits here and claims that she's doing what's right, and she wants to stand up for what's right. You can hate me, but at least I'm doing what's right. All right, you want to do what's right? Then understand that some of the things that are accused against Delirious could be false, and you have no fucking problem sending that guy to jail. You're just fucking fine. If all of this was on fucking you, and like maybe one thing was true out of 50, you would want the other 49 things that were accused against you for people to know, so you don't get accused of all this random shit. But you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about anyone else but your own goddamn self. And you probably still obsess over Ohmwrecker. That's why you're fucking siding with him. If not, you're just really fucking dumb, like I stated before. All right, with $2 super chat, sign me up for a boxing match with her. All right, you can take her. That'd be great. I'll set up Blake with Ohm, and we'll be good to go. I'm going to be the fucking ring announcer, dude. I'm going to hype up the crowd because I'm good at hyping people up.
Hi, Sage.
I'm really good at hyping
Sage
people up.
regular.
So, yeah. Anyways, right here, she also gave a link to Ohm's interview with Sarah, another girl with tons of screenshots to prove she's telling the truth. There is no proof that that person who said that made threats towards her baby and her child, Sarah's baby and child, there's no proof that that's Delirious. They're just theorizing, oh, because of this, and that, it has to be Delirious. There's no actual fucking proof. Take it to the goddamn authorities. Get him in trouble for it. If it's true, if that's the proof and you think you can get away with that and you can for sure call the story that it's true, send it to the fucking authorities and get him in trouble. Did you do that yet? Oh, no, we're working with the authorities now. Don't worry. Okay, but if you have the proof for this, they should be taking some sort of action. At least on that part, they should. Right? No, they haven't. The worst that he's gotten is a cease and desist from Ohm. He sent one back after Delirious sent him one, or whatever the fucking case is. So, as far as I know, there's no charges against Jonathan, aka Delirious. But it is what it is. She's crazy. What's the excuse this time? How many more have to come forward before you guys get the picture? How many more people have to come and make allegations with no proof behind it? Probably a million more, and maybe I'll give up and just say, okay, yeah, you're right. So send a million more girls who have false allegations with no proof, and we'll see where we are at that point. Here's a timestamp of Delirious messaging me before the Keemstar interview. You can see that we haven't talked much for 3 years, and he knew something was coming out, so he was trying to turn me against Ohm to be on his side and discredit him with the old screenshots. Totally innocent. So this is more bitchin'. More bitchin', has nothing to do with any of the allegations against him, has nothing to do with anything. You want to sit here and theorize that he knew about this, so he was trying to get
well, he probably
Malika on
knew
that
about
side.
Something, because Ohmwrecker had like DM'd him how many times before that? Like all the DMs that fucking Delirious leaked on his own Twitter.
I mean, yeah, literally.
And so he probably knew Ohm was up to something.
Wildcat was talking with Ohm before all the shit came out, and they were trying to be cool again. Is what I got told from Wildcat. I released this in a previous DM and all, so like in a previous live stream and stuff like that, and I talked about it a little bit because Ohm was part of an interview. He was like, why did Wildcat message you? What did he say when he messaged you? Is what Ohmwrecker asked me. I said, Wildcat got a hold of me a few months ago before I reported on any of this Ohm stuff, because it was way before that. He asked, hey, can you take down your video about Ohm? I made a video about Ohm commenting about him and Terrorizer. He commented. I said it was very immature for Ohm to do that. He doesn't need to comment on this drama. It should have remained private. Now you got a bunch of fans asking questions and bringing that to their streams, and those influencers and those content creators don't want to talk about it, yada, yada, yada. Terrorizer expressed that he doesn't want any part of the drama. He wants to move on, make his content, and yada, yada, yada. Oh,
there we go. That'd be one hell of a shit. What if this whole thing was elaborated just so we could see Delirious and Ohm's face?
So what I'm getting at is that pretty much Wildcat messaged me saying, hey, can you take it down? We're trying to be cool with Ohmwrecker again. That was the intent. Ohm declined, and they had conversations. At some point, Ohm very well could have brought up, hey, I think Delirious did this, this, and that, and that's how he knows. Because through association with the Vanoss group, like Delirious has, because he's part of the Vanoss group technically, he may have known that Ohm was going to be up to something anyways, because Wildcat was trying to be cool with him again. Does that seem too insane to think about? Is that too crazy to think about? Just like how Malika here is theorizing that he only came to me because he knew he was going to get caught. Well, I think that Delirious knows about this because maybe Wildcat was trying to patch things up, like he DM'd me, like he told me, which I revealed previously in a stream. They were trying to patch things up. Ohm declined and was trying to tell some of the Vanoss crew members, hey, I know Delirious did this and yada, yada, yada. And through association, it got to Delirious, and Delirious found out that he was going to try to sit here and set him up for a bunch of bullshit. Or semi-bullshit. Some being true, some not being true. Whatever the case may be. So, is that too crazy to understand? I don't think so, but we'll see. Anyways, the screenshot reveals May 16th, 2018 is the last time they talked. I don't know how your opinion on the person anymore, but I feel like I should I feel like I should show you this. He has always talked like this about you. The idea is that Ohm was talking about the shit about his ex, Malika. Why would an innocent man try to do this before it came out? Please tell me. Just fucking explain. It could have been a million different possible things why he came to you and did it. Sometimes people just feel like sitting here and ratting out someone who's they're not getting along with. And Delirious could have just been a bad friend or whatever the case may be. Again, without substantial proof or an admission from Delirious, we have nothing really. I'm the easy person to ask to be upset at him. I've been upset at Ohm many times. He said some horrible things about me in the past. But again, this isn't about Ohm. This is about the truth. Then stop bitching on fucking Twitter about it. Just stop. Stop bitching. Stop tweeting about it. I mean, that was kind of the point I was making in my tweet.
We're just going over tweets.
And then there's an entire video, which we're going to cover. This video is age restricted. Fucking great. Yeah, it's because they talk about all this stuff. We're going to watch that video here in just a second.
You might want to go pause it quick.
No, it's not playing. Yeah, it does play until I click on it. But right here is where I make my first comment about Malika and stuff like that. If this is about the truth, like she says, the truth, then I would recommend for Ohm and you to stop bitching about small, irrelevant points. Leave your personal beefs with Delirious out of it and stop ranting on Twitter like a child. Seems like a lot of people agreed with me. Type of headaches.
Nice.
Don't forget this gem to boot. Not heeding her own words, Lamau. If someone clearly wants space after spending a lot of time with someone, the incorrect way to handle that is to get upset and burn all the bridges with them or stalk and message all their friends. That just makes me want to not talk to you even more.
Omega yikes.
Omega yikes.
All right. The next thing, getting into right here, regarding the video, my opinions about the video before we get into it. It's not Delirious versus Ohm, but Ohm has chosen to make a bad decision on handling the situation, and you are now backing his actions. You blame Delirious is deflecting. Look in the mirror. You rant about you and Delirious DMs for a portion of your tweet/vid. And that was the first part of my opinion. Second, Ohm has made the decision to respond to every single point Delirious brings up, instead of just focusing on what is right, in quotes, because that's what he claims is right, is the victim story, but he hasn't been doing that. If he would have just spoke about the victims and their stories and Delirious comments about them, he would have been in such a better spot. Talking like, what I'm pretty much speaking about here is, if Ohm were to sit here and talk about, the victim stories and try to give support and a platform for them to be able to speak in their voices, and Delirious made all of his claims over here on his Twitter, if he never responds to those things, at least we can sit here and say, okay, he's not going on a fucking tirade on Twitter about every little thing that's said about him. All right, he's in a better spot. He looks a bit more professional. He's just trying to help the victims, and then he's moving on to make his own content. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's have the authorities handle it. What it ended up turning out to be is Ohm is just constantly, absolutely constantly bitching about on Twitter, and it's even dragging over into some of his videos, his interview videos, where in some of his Twitch streams, where every little thing bitched about him and complained about him, even from me, is making their way into his videos and into his official statements he's making on Twitter and all this other stuff. Is that right? No, he shouldn't be doing that, but that's just the idea. All right. Anyways, let's get into this video. Warning, this video is inappropriate for some users. Show you guys this real quick. Oh boy. Before we get into that, I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Gotta send some messages back and see what people are saying. All right, here we go. $5 super chat from Kai Buskus HD. $5. Not gonna lie, who makes a expose on someone with TikTok filters? Shorty trifling. She must be from Dirty Docs. Well, honestly, I didn't even notice that. I just thought they were videos uploaded to Twitter. I did notice today that it was a TikTok handle, so she made it on fucking TikTok or whatever. It is what it is. All right. Talking about the video now.
Okay, so I just want to quickly talk about things face to face, since I think a lot of people.
I am gonna pause this from time to time. I don't think I can listen to a straight 10 minutes of her talking without a huge fucking headache. If I were to listen to this 10 minutes straight, I'd have to end the stream. So I'm gonna pause it from time to time, talk about some points, then continue it. Ari, $5 super chat. She's killing those glasses, and I love them on her. She's so pretty. Are you talking about you? All right, thanks for the $5 super chat.
People just hide behind text, and you don't realize that there is like a real person behind that, with thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So I'm just gonna talk and.
She's complaining about thoughts, feelings, and emotions. She's getting upset, but she realizes that you're calling people out for the exact same shit. Like, you're insulting Liz Katz. You're insulting Delirious. you're insulting other people on the internet too. Massive hypocrite. And we're only 13 seconds in.
Get out some things that I want to say quickly. First of all, I have continuous.
Holy shit, I never saw this number. Like to disliked ratio. 214 dislikes, 68 likes. Alright.
Repeated that I do not think that this is a battle of Ohm versus Delirious. The problem with you guys as Delirious fans is you are making it Ohm versus Delirious. Like, Ohm is not.
Okay, really weird cut there. I wanted to be able to point out, one, just assuming people are Delirious fans, I don't even watch Delirious content. I have barely watched Delirious content in the past. I usually watched other members of the Vanoss crew, and Delirious isn't really even in my top favorite, to be honest, but he's cool when he's playing with the group, I guess. Second, we're not really making it Delirious versus Ohm. That's more on Ohm's behalf when he starts to argue and bitch about every little thing that Delirious says. Granted, Ohm has done it to him, but granted, Delirious is doing it to Ohm, just like how Ohm is bitching, so is Delirious, but at least Delirious is. It's set up in points where it mainly talks about the allegations he's making, proves the point, shows evidence back, and this is usually shown in the Twitlongers. Just want to be able to point that out.
The person who is accusing him of these things. Ohm is the person who gave these women a chance to speak their truth on a platform that's greater than their own.
Their truth. Focus on that. It's their truth, all right? Since it's their truth, but no proof or evidence being revealed that it's true, that's a correct statement. It's their truth, but it's not anyone else's truth. It's not Delirious' truth. It's not even your truth. If you don't see the proof or evidence, I don't see how you just blindly believe all this stuff. It could be real. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not real at all and it's all fake and it's yada, yada, yada. All I'm saying is there's no proof or evidence, so I'm not going to believe that it's real.
If they just randomly with, no followers just post, oh, hey guys, like, Delirious did this to me, no one's gonna see that. They have to have someone willing to get the word out, to warn other girls, and to get justice for themselves.
I've made a statement before that it's semi-important to be able to sit here and reveal this stuff about a content creator online because it can warn other fans that are underage or just, women if it's a male interested in women, or if it's guys, and if it's a guy interested in guys or whatever. It is good. It's similar to the James Charles situation. James Charles might be able to sit here and interact. It might be James Charles might interact with the fans and stuff like that, but if we just alert the fan base and stuff like that he does do this and it's not good to do this and yada yada yada, it could save people from getting into that situation. The points that people are mainly trying to make is that it's no proof, no evidence. Ohmwrecker's handling this awfully. He has very shitty attitude when it comes to handling the situation. He has some sort of impulse problem where he has to jump to Twitter to argue about it and bitch about it, and you have the exact same thing. This woman right here, covered in loads of makeup and filters and everything else, and it doesn't want her feelings to be hurt. And there's text, those text messages, and there's people behind it with feelings and emotions and yada yada yada. You realize you're doing the exact same thing those fucking internet trolls are doing to you. Everyone else arguing against Ohm, talking to you, you're doing the exact same fucking thing. Biggest fucking hypocrite probably of 2021. I'm even gonna label her a bigger hypocrite than fucking Ohmwrecker, but it's whatever.
And no one is gonna give them that platform, when he has 13 million subscribers, and that's money out of their pockets. And unfortunately, there's no moral compass for some of his friends. I do believe that some of his friends talking about Delirious and some of his friends, some of the Vanoss crew fans, there's no moral compass. Don't know where this gets drug in by the other people. I mean, like I said, the general consensus among the fans that are kind of divided by all this, the majority are saying there is not proof of this. That Ohm is bitching about it, and until we see some strict evidence or Delirious admits to it, we cannot assume that these things are true. Delirious admitted to one thing, and he gave his side of the story. His fans seemed pretty forgiving of him. Is that right or wrong? That's up to everyone else to decide, I guess. But that was also 8
8 years ago or some crap like that, and people take all that into consideration, and a lot of people choose to forgive him. That's up to them if they decide to do that. That's up to the fans and the followers and yada yada yada. Majority of them are okay. They just move on. They're like, it's whatever. At least you admitted to it. You apologize for it. Yada yada yada. All these other allegations don't have any proof. So if he doesn't admit to it and we don't see proof, how can we blindly just believe that everything these girls are saying are true?
These people know what has been going on, and they don't care. They think he's too big of an influencer and gives them too much revenue and subs and viewer traffic to their own channels that they just don't care to speak up. These people knew about these girls. They did not say anything, and they continue to not say anything and let take the brunt of all of this quote-unquote drama.
I mean, it's not that he just took the brunt for no reason. He took all of it because he was acting stupid and made dumb decisions. But okay.
I really do believe he has made mistakes, obviously, with me as well. Which I think that should show that, in particular, like, I have every right to be upset at him for, our past interactions and stuff.
Be upset
One
with
thing
him.
I will say about is he's very similar to myself in the regards to he will risk everything if it's something he truly believes is right in his heart. I saw him stand up for Haley with the satellizer situation, and I really respected him for that. He does speak up against sexual predators in his community, even if they were friends. That's the thing. He's friends with these people. But he's the only one.
So, for those of you guys who think she's reading a script, just know that that's not the case. Throughout psychology, I never went, actually through psychology for, university or anything like that, but I took psychology in school, in high school, grade school, whatever. And I mean, I've watched plenty of I don't know if you guys have seen the real live interrogations of murderers, whatever, like that on the interrogations that they do, the questioning that they do after they've been arrested, whatever. I watched that sort of shit, and they kind of go over the psychology of criminals, that sort of stuff, and talk about stuff like this. Her looking off and can't look straight for a couple seconds at a time and keep looking off. She can't stand behind anything she's saying right now. There's no physical platform for her to stand on, because if I'm sitting here doing this, glancing off, looking all over the place, she's finding a distraction for herself. It's unbelievable that,
I mean, even if she is reading from the script, or
well,
she's coming off the,
right.
If it's either one, doesn't matter. It's dumbass things that she's saying, and it's even more embarrassing if she writ this down beforehand and is now speaking it and reading from a script. It's even more embarrassing, but I don't think she is. Blaze $5 super chat. It's almost like she is reading from a script by looking to the side constantly. Great context. TJV, keep up the good work covering the issue. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Again, I don't think she's reading from a script. I think she's just doing this top of her head. Sounds like she is anyways, because it sounds pretty dumb. I bet the script would probably help her a little bit better. But if she was making some of these same points, it would be absolutely embarrassing.
Who's willing to stand up against them?
I forgot.
Those that keep saying, is Ohm paying you? You just want to get back into Ohm's pants? That is not true.
Raccoon, actually, that's exactly.
Like I said, him and I have been on and off fighting for years. He's probably gonna hate that I said this, but yeah. There are things that we just will never agree on. But at the end of the day, I know in my heart of hearts that he would never.
Super chat real quick from 7426170. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. She talks in circles just like Ohm. Well, she says Ohm a lot, like Ohm too, but I also say Ohm at times. It's whatever. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of Ohm vibes, but she's way more annoying. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my attitude has severely changed since we started talking. I just don't want to talk much because my head is pounding listening to this. Literally, there was this bitch in school who sounded just like her. Just like her. And the only reason why I'm calling her a bitch because she bitched about every little thing. Nitpicking about every little thing. And she's on the right track to doing that. I think she needs to just now bitch about the way I look. And bitch about the way my room looks and how you guys are talking in the chat. She needs to bitch about other people's followers, and she's on the right track on being exactly like that girl I know from high school.
Maliciously say things that he knows are not true like this. He risked his entire career. He's lost so many subs on every platform to help these girls, give them a voice.
Quick thing, I don't think he would have lost as many subs and or followers if he sat here and handled it a lot better. But he didn't. He handled it pretty poorly.
He has gained nothing. Absolutely nothing. He has lost money. He has lost followers. He has lost friends. Every influencer he knew basically unfollowed him. So what does he have to gain from this? Absolutely nothing. Oh, Delirious rejected you. That's why you're doing this.
But he has still motives behind it. Those motives have been coming out so clearly. He sat here and said that I'm not going to talk about Delirious anymore. I'm only going to bring up the allegations against him and all this other stuff. That's all I'm going to do. Well, he ended up bringing up other stuff. He ended up bringing up other stuff in terms of, like, the things that he said in private and how much money he boasted he made and all this other minor things he complained about. And that's it. Bunny, $2 super chat. She's looking away a lot. That's pretty sus to me. It is what it is. People do that sometimes.
I'll comment one more time on that.
Just to keep it quick.
Yeah, I'll keep it quick. Just the pure fact that, I mean, that's a psychological thing. Like, when a liar or somebody who can't stand behind their words does that. And people like you, and I'm not saying like that in a demeaning way, but people like you guys that are not educated with like psychology, maybe you are, but the general public isn't. The fact that you guys can kind of pick up on that's a little weird, that somebody just kind of keeps doing this in the middle of talking, it speaks volumes. So that's all. That's the rest I'm going to say about that.
I mean, also, have you ever seen those white girl impressions that sometimes people will do? Jimmy Fallon does it a lot with you. Like, do you see he's constantly blinking and looking around like, yes, oh my God, yes. Like, I mean, it's not new. She's the classic white girl bitchy type. She's a fucking Karen.
I mean,
this is what they do.
She's got a Snapchat filter on fucking YouTube. She's obviously got self-esteem issues. She threw 5 pounds of makeup on and threw a Snapchat.
I want one of those YouTubers who are like psychology majors and study like apologies and stuff like that. I want one of them to hit me up and do a collab with me,
guys,
and we can do a collab.
I'll be right back. I'll come back in 8 years after I receive a degree in psychology, and I will analyze this video.
Fucking reviews the channel.
All I'm saying, like right now, is that if you know some sort of psychology channel that would be willing to collab with me and look at this video and hear Ohm's voice that has studied psychology, tell him to hit me up. We'll do a live stream together, and he will be able to analyze this and tell me his expertise and what he can find from his expertise in psychology and stuff like that. There's also other classes you can take. There's like verbal communication where you study on how people talk verbally. There is, I don't know what's called for text messages. That's a different type of communication. I don't know what it's called, but there's a certain way you can even see by text messages. There's a psychology class you can take just off text messages and how people write stuff down and how people type things out. I want to be able to talk about written communications and stuff like that. Yes. RA$2 super chat. Children look away when lying. That happens a lot too. I used to do it all the time. I would not look at my mom or my dad in my face.
I was really good at lying. I'd look him straight in the face, but I'd sit there and shake the whole
I'm not really good at lying at all. $2 super chat from Candy. I'll just hit up Observe to get his opinion. Yeah, tell them that, hey, TJ, if he wants to collab with you, I mean, he will do his best to get my subs and my viewers to go subscribe to you if you come collab with me, and we'll make that deal. Or I'll pay them. I'll pay them too. I'll pay them for their services. It'll be well worth it. So you can see from a psychology point of view what someone has to say about this. Ghost Rider 117, $2 super chat. She is lying through her teeth. It's the eyes. Again, until we get a professional opinion on it, I'm not going to just automatically believe that. She could just be one of those classic white girls who like to do it a lot. People all on TikTok that complain about like Karens, they'll do that all the time. So.
Or it's nerves. Nerves do that too.
I literally have the screenshots of him initiating contact with me first in private Twitter DMs. He's the one who asked me to go to Discord to talk to him. We talked, you know.
So what?
I guess there was a little bit of cringe, like emoji flirting and stuff. Like, please, like, it's really bad and embarrassing. But I wasn't ever like really interested in him.
Y'all seem to have the same amount of interest level based off the text. It's what it seems. I think she's sitting here trying to make herself look a little bit better. But it is what it is. Thank you to everyone with that's a membership, like Prime, DZ. I see your guys' messages. Yeah, the green names, stuff like that. Becoming a member, awesome. Thank you so much for y'all being a member. Appreciation to you guys for becoming members. Can we? Is there like a green put all the green emojis you can find to raise awareness for membership? Those members help me with monthly income and stuff like that to be able to support myself. I appreciate you guys so much. So
we can keep doing this.
So I can keep doing this all the time.
You guys aren't just for the money. He likes doing this because he wanted to do this since we were kids.
Yeah, I love it. And now I get to talk about drama, which it's awesome, I guess. So
green emojis. Everybody's doing the throw up.
Doing the throw up emoji. There you go. There we go. Cash money. Cha-ching. I like the cash money ones too. All right, $2 super chat. I got upset that he didn't message her for 10 days. $5 another super chat from Hell's Toxic Evil. Thank you for the super chat, Ari, again. Hell's Toxic Evil, another super chat. What about Cartoon's sister as H2O in her use to date? Has she said anything? I can't blame her if she doesn't want to.
No.
Want to though. So all I can say about that, I haven't heard anything, but if someone does hear something, obviously my DMs are open on most of my social media accounts, mainly Discord. Discord's the best way to get a hold of me. If you don't have a Discord account, make a Discord account and join the link down in the description below, and go join the Discord. If you also join the Discord, you might have the very, very, very lucky chance to see my Ohmwrecker versus Justice League video that was supposed to come out today, but I'm still working on it to make sure the copyright claim doesn't stick on it and it doesn't become privatized because Warner Brothers wants to take it down. I'm working on getting it uploaded without it by making small adjustments to it. So if you want to be able to see it early, go down in the description below and join the Discord. I'm going to pick 10 random Discord members at random to be able to see it early. And if you have Twitter accounts, you can put your review on Twitter and I will retweet you. Whether it's a good opinion or a bad opinion, I'll still retweet it. I promise you I will. If not, hold me against it and call me a liar and republish this clip right here where I said I would do it. Slyfix $5 super chat. If she was never all that interested in him, then it would look like she was leading him on for all that time. Yeah, if she wasn't that interested in him, you're just leading him on. I mean, some of those tweets, doesn't it reveal that, hey, I don't want to just do a hookup thing, you know? I mean, I want to, you know, doesn't she hint at that she doesn't want it to be a whatever thing between them in the messages? You seem somewhat interested in Delirious. Somewhat. At some point. I'm not saying you're fully into him, but it just seems like you somewhat were. $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. GND, I'm just going to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that beginning again. I don't really want to try. Cartoons dated Delirious' sister, not the other way around. Yeah, I think Cartoons dated Delirious' sister. It's the other way around. Yeah. So
yes, Kirk, this is
thank you for clarifying that. All right, getting back into this. We have 6 fucking more minutes.
But then that one night, like, he tried to call me and literally had his cock in his hand, was, like, talking about bending me over the desk. And I was like, no, like, I can't do this. Like, I don't want to ruin our friendship. I wasn't into him. I didn't want to have sex with him, even over the internet. So I said no. And that is why I have the DMs of what I said. This narrative that some of you guys keep saying that, like, I'm just scorned or I'm salty because he rejected me is simply not true. I'm the one who rejected him. But that's neither here nor there. Like, this is not personal. This is not because I have something against him. And this is not because Ohm doesn't get invited to videos anymore. I just, as someone who has experience with both of these people that you guys are fighting over, Team Ohm, Team Delirious, I need to give my perspective.
I need to give my, see that right there? I need to give my perspective. You don't have to give shit. Your opinion's absolutely irrelevant in this. It's about the victims and those allegations and seeing whether or not they're true or false. That's what it's about. If they're true, they deserve the support. If they're not true, it's just a false fucking claim that's made. So far, barely any have been proven. The only one that's been proven is the one that Delirious admitted to, and Marcel did. She? Yeah, most likely. Hardy Games, $5 super chat. I've been studying sociology for about 3 years in college, and you can tell from Ohm's interview many key things are wrong with it. Same with Malika's vid. Thank you so much.
Read the next one.
Yeah, he walks away whenever I get $100 super chat. He's upset. He's spaghetti, but it is what it is. All right. He knew it was Queenly too. Blake's a little upset. He's forgetting. He'll get over it. Don't worry. Send in more $100 super chats. See how many $100 super chats we can get before Blake gets back. just kidding. Keep your money. Don't send it in. Keep your money. Buy a car with it. Do whatever you gotta do. But yeah, I'd like to get someone. I would like someone who actually went to school and studied this and is a professional. I'd love for them to work with me, and we could put a video out on my channel for it. I'd pay for it and pay for their service and their time. It would be well worth the wait. I just don't know who would be able to. So let me know if you guys have any recommendations, and I'll try to contact someone. Queenly, $100 super chat. Everyone, come and join the Discord. That is the perfect message to be able to put in a $100 super chat. Everyone, come join the Discord. Queenly donated $100. Thank you so much, Queenly.
Save it for my stream, Lee.
We're almost at 4,000 Discord members. Y'all are absolutely nuts. I've never had any sort of server or anything like that with that many members. Y'all are crazy for those who did join. So thank you so much. It means a lot. Bunnyman with super chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if the feds are involved, as Ohm said, shouldn't Ohm and this girl not be posting stuff on the internet about it? That's the idea, Bunnyman, but it is what it is. Again, thank you so much, Queenly. It means so much. Much love to you. You've been constantly supporting me ever since you started watching my content recently. Queenly, I know you're here for the long haul. It means so much. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. But yeah, Bunnyman, yeah, they shouldn't be posting stuff, but they are. And the fact that they are, they should just post all of it. All the evidence, everything. But they won't, because it tampers with the investigation, or it reveals privacy. Blur the shit out. It doesn't affect the investigation. I doubt it does at all, because you've been posting a bunch of other shit, and all that stuff must be, you know, tampering with the investigation. But that stuff isn't, but this stuff is. It seems like you're just releasing what you want to, or you don't have everything. That's what it seems like. Or maybe there's just no evidence at all. Maybe these are just fake allegations. Ghostwriter1172 super chat. I did interrogations of terrorists after 9/11.
Love you too, Queenly.
Okay, thanks for letting me know that. It's creep $2 super chat. Her Discord with Delirious shows she's manipulative. Well, she seemed all giddy and flirty with him at one point. Oh, but don't worry, I wasn't that interested in him. Yeah, that's not really what the Discord shows. Kyle W, $5 super chat. Not gonna lie, I feel like I could get STI from watching her talk.
You know what? If you're talking about the car, the STI, that's a great thing. I know you're not.
Or like a sty, like in your eye and stuff.
Oh God.
You know those. You know what those are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably, yeah. From looking at the filter and all the makeup, yeah, that might have. Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably have 6 of them just on the bottom.
I'm already feeling them coming in.
Yep. Prime with $10 super chat. Prime, he's been a long-time member. I know he is. I've been seeing him constantly in here. Prime, $10 super chat. She's always glancing over in one direction, saying that she's either distracted or faking to be distracted to hide her lying. I know this because I've done it too as a kid. It might be, but again, I'd rather get a professional in. It could be many different things. We're not 100% on that. Hardy with $5 super chat. I forgot to add psychology as well. I don't know why I said sociology. Yeah, it's fine. People get that confused all the time.
I just want to say, we are about 200 members away from 4,000 members in the Discord, by the way.
Yeah, links down in the description below for the Discord. Kyle W became a level 1 supporter. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. It means so much. All right, moving on. We should talk about this, but I'm going to give it just 1 second because my phone's blowing up.
Silence is real.
All right, moving on. Sorry, I have to respond to a text. All right, moving on. Let's continue watching this.
Dylan, don't insult the crabs like from Skyrim like that.
Because I wouldn't feel right if I didn't. I know in my heart that Delirious is a very sexualized person. His MO is literally just to be very aggressive sexually when you get into a call with him. He's a horny dude.
Which none of this has really been proven at all.
He's a horny dude. We all are. Every guy is horny as shit.
I mean,
everyone's a little
just
horny.
because you have text messages where you guys were flirting back and forth, which is completely normal for a male and a female, or a male and a male, or a female and a female to do when they're interested in each other.
Has been on the brunt side of that for me on occasion.
People end up flirting with each other. It's nothing wrong with that. If you think he's, like, aggressively sexual when it comes to Discord calls with females and stuff like that, show proof of that. We have an old Skype call that he admitted to doing things in that Skype call 8 fucking years ago. Everything else has not been proven yet. Nothing else. He admitted to this. In his words, 8 years ago, he did that. One time. Everything else hasn't been proven yet. Is what it is. But, oh, he's very sexual. He mistreats women. Oh my god, you're supporting a fucking predator. Yeah. Hardy Games, $5 super chat again. Thank you so much for all the $5 super chats you've been given. Also, coming from SWAT training, you can tell that Ohm is clearly trying to pinpoint key things from the victims to make the situation worse. Yeah, he likes to focus on like really specific points, but then overshadow other points that could end up having flaws in the story. He also has very narrow questioning and coaching throughout those interviews. It was brought up in today's upload that I had talking about 5 reasons why those 2 interviews are terrible.
Like, point blank period. There are many girls who came out and said that, you know, they've to this day still are hooking up with Delirious and he's cheating on his girlfriend with her. Everyone else just keeps saying, like,
which I haven't
where's
seen
the
any
evidence?
proof for any of
Where's
that.
the evidence?
Yeah, where's the
Do
evidence?
you guys understand that this was like years ago, that they were children? What kind of evidence do you think they could possibly have?
Some people can still have old messages, whether
I have messages from like when I was 14 years old. I'm 21 now. I have messages from
7 years ago.
14
7 fucking years ago. I have old messages through Facebook and through Snapchat years ago.
That shit
Instagram,
gets saved.
Discord, Skype. There can be old messages. Everyone put the hand emoji or just say me if you have old messages from
Old-ass
from
messages.
5+ years ago. It has to be 5+ years ago. Say me or do the waving hand emoji. If it's 5+ years ago, you have messages still with people.
Read out that super chat before it goes too far.
So look at all these people right here saying me. All these people. What do you mean 5 years ago? What do you mean years ago? You could still have old messages, and if they just so happen to not have it, then move the fuck on. You can't fucking prove it. Move the fuck on. You're gonna continuously bitch on the internet about it. Whatever, it's fine, I guess. Rex the Guardian, $10 super chat. You would think if Ohm was in this to help people, he would have had done this with the authorities, then posted things once it's over and done, or just dealt with it in the background, not petty crap. Yeah, he's been fucking petty as shit
That's
on the
our
internet.
point this whole time.
That's what I've been proving points constantly. I've been proving points. Some people
Yeah,
say
probably-
that. Some
he's
people say
probably-
Eddie right here says I have backups from 20 years ago. Oh, these guys were children. They don't
were
have it
phones even
anymore.
a thing 20 years ago? No, okay, I'm kidding.
No, computers were 2001 stuff
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
right.
Logan N $2 super chat. I still have messages when I was 14 and I'm 26. But
12
they
years.
don't have it.
12 years.
Out of all these girls that came out, not any of them have any proof. None of them have shared a single screenshot of proof. None of them.
And what are
The only story that is true, and the only reason why it's true, isn't because we have proof, and it's not because we have screenshots. It's because Delirious admitted to it. He admitted to it.
Marcel did.
Yeah, Delirious and Marcel admitted to that. That's the only thing, and we only know it's true because he admitted to it. All the fucking rest do not have screenshots. They don't have proof. They don't have anything. So for her to sit here and say, what kind of proof can they have? What kind of proof? They were children.
Shell, some people do, but very, very few. Very few people.
Ruffish Jones, the
Very
$2
few
super
people.
chat. New phone, who dis? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Guys, one last time, I'm gonna do one quick little survey again in the chat. I just want to sit here and ask. Now, when I asked 5 years ago, you know, do you have messages 5 years ago that you could pull up and you still have them saved? Put me or wave a hand if you were under the age of 18 and considered a child. I was from 7 years ago when I was 14. I have messages, and I was under the age of 18. I was a child. I was children. Okay, so all of the people saying me were kids or children or under the age of 18 5 years ago, and you still have messages saved. Look at this.
Well, and another thing to think about is
Even
that stuff-
even if 90% of these people are lying, there's still people out there who have it.
right. Well,
So-
and we'll make this point too. something else to think about is that a lot of those messages that we have are like from friends that we used to talk to, people that we used to message. Maybe it's something really stupid, just not important at all. But if it's something like that, where it's one of the like members, somebody you look up to, you're more likely to hold on to those messages because you're like, I talked to this person, I talked to them. Because they're looking up to Delirious and the Vanoss crew.
If these victims were quote unquote fans of them and liked them so much, they just so happen to never have saved messages. They never was like, oh my god, I got to meet them. They just never saved anything.
Prime, neither have we.
It's a huge coincidence that they were fans of him. They were so memorized that Delirious messaged them, but none of them have him saved. Very suspicious, but okay. Bunny with Super Chat. Delirious didn't know at the time the girl was 17. Yeah, I know. The only one that he admitted to is when he gave his side of the story. Delirious didn't know her age, is what he expressed in his tweet along. So that's his side of the story. Believe it or not believe it, it's up to you.
Take it with a grain of salt. Again,
Yeah.
I mean, that he doesn't have proof that he didn't.
I'm being fair to both sides.
Yeah.
I'm being fair to both sides. Just because Delirious says something and it contradicts what Ohm is saying, that doesn't mean Delirious is telling the truth and Ohm is lying. But it just so happens is Delirious is showing proof and evidence on his side. He's knowing to be trustworthy throughout all of this stuff. Even though he did bad stuff, he is respectful, professional, and handling this the right way. Ohm is not. Malika is not.
Yes, Shadow. That's very true.
Shadow Mass $2 super chat. I still got my MySpace messages from back then. Yeah.
The next Shadow.
Yep.
Had messages improved. I mean, that's yeah.
Hardy Games $5 super chat. She says that Skype doesn't keep messages from that long ago, but Ohm says the guys still have the group chat from that long ago, contradicting that statement. Yes, Ohm showed proof of old group chats from Skype, but Skype doesn't keep messages from that long ago. But you could have shown that you had contact with him. That would have been at least a little proof that you were talking to him at the time.
I think there's a setting that you change that it, like automatically deletes them after a certain time in Skype.
Yeah,
I can't remember for sure.
But that wouldn't have been apparent back then. 2013. I don't know if that would have been a feature back then. Someone looked that up on Skype on Google. When did the feature to delete messages on Skype come into play? If it was after 2013, after 2014. There very well should have, been proof and evidence. Yeah,
grandfathered into the not deleting it.
Yeah. So it doesn't automatically just switch on and delete your messages. So, Bunny Man, $5 super chat. If they weren't fans, let's be honest, they really wouldn't hold a grudge. Exactly, they would have fucking moved on from it. And they would said, "Oh yeah, it was just something stupid that happened a long time ago." She thinks that fucking children are so fucking sensitive too. Oh my god, they were children and they did it. Oh my fucking god. But children are a lot fucking tougher than you think. This is 2013. This isn't a fucking child from 2001 who doesn't know the dangers of the internet. It's 2013 this shit happened. People knew the dangers of the internet, and these children still decided to go. And the parents were not fucking there to be able to do anything about it, which is disappointing on the parents' end. $5 super chat from Rex. You can actually get those messages back either with Discord or if it's over text, a cell provider. Takes time, but it can be done if needed. And they should have done it by now. It's been 2 fucking months since a lot of these allegations come out. Where's the fucking evidence? None of it at all. None of it showing up. Jeremiah, $5 super chat. I have screenshot of a YouTuber replying to my comment on her YouTube video. It's from 10 years ago. Exactly. Thank you for proving the point. Thank you for the super chat. Melinda with $5 super chat. He is sitting in Yoshi's chair. Make him hold Yoshi gently. I don't know what you're speaking of. Yoshi's back there.
I'm sitting in his chair.
Okay. They want you to hold Yoshi more, but you can do that whenever you want. It doesn't matter. 74261770 $5 super chat. Marcel said Delirious didn't know her age. Marcel backed up what Delirious said. Believe Marcel and Delirious. Believe Ohm. That's sort of what we're at right now about that specific part of that specific story. So it is what it is. Moving on.
First of all, Skype doesn't save your chat log history from that long ago. I don't think when they are literally children doing this stuff, they would have thought, oh, I should screenshot this because I'm going to use it to get back at him later. So how do you expect them to have...
They wouldn't have thought that at the time, but they would have had proof. Whatever platform it was probably saved the messages, and if it didn't save the messages, it would have saved... It would have saved... He tweeted? Okay, I'll check out his tweets here in a second. Whatever he sat here, or whatever the victim or the person involved with the Delirious thing, you would have at least seen who they contacted. You would see that it popped up in their DM list. You know, so like let's say Snapchat DMs, you know, they will end up disappearing if you don't save them. You will still have that person's Snapchat in their Bitmoji pop up near the top or near the time you messaged them, and it will show that you opened a message or they opened a message from you. So you would have still had the contact saying, see, I contacted him, I just don't have the messages saved. They could at least show that, but they never noticed that.
Oh, man, yikes.
I mean, come on. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at here, but
Calm down, Vandal.
it is what it is. It is what it is. All right.
Have any screenshot evidence or video evidence of them doing these acts.
Yep, I expect
like, it
them
just
to.
doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does make sense. You're
I
just stupid.
honestly don't understand why you're willing to say, well, they could be lying. Is it not possible that Delirious is the one lying? And
It's very well possible, but so far he's been a lot more professional. He's been showing evidence, and he hasn't been bitching about every little thing Delirious says about him. This is how it usually goes. Ohm does something, tweets, goes on drama alerts, or makes a video. Delirious counters that with his side. Ohm bitches, and that's where it ends. Because Ohm realizes that Delirious ain't gonna respond back, so he'll continuously keep doing some more and more tweets. And Delirious was like, I've proven my point, and he's making himself look like a fool. When Ohm should have done is go on drama alert, make his video, tweet about it, whatever. Let Delirious counter, and leave it at that. That would have looked better than what situation we are in now. And yes, because Ohm is looking like a fool and an idiot, of course he's not going to be believed in this situation. He looks like he has severe impulse problems, and that can be related to someone who's potentially lying or having a bias, and the reason why they're sitting here spreading this stuff around. Could this be wrong, and could Delirious be the most evil person on the planet? Sure, but until you prove it, no one's gonna believe it. Can I make this any more clear, chat, or do I need to keep explaining? You guys let me know. Keep me in check. Do I need to make that more clear? I feel like I've been ranting about the same thing for the last hour and a half, and I told you I'd get irritated at this video. I fucking told people I would. Jeremiah, $5 super chat. I would have kept all the messages, especially if had talked to a YouTuber or a famous person. I have a picture of John Cena from 7 years ago, never deleting. Good point right there. Also a big fan of John Cena here. I love John Cena, especially as an actor. Neil Thompson, $2 super chat, and Liz is backing up everything too. There you go. Keep going. You're good, bruh. You made it clear as day. I don't feel like I have. You know, I'll tweet at Malika again, but she'll probably bitch about me and say, oh, you're just a Delirious fan. You're just a Delirious fan. Bro, I don't even watch Delirious content. I didn't even watch Delirious content before all this shit.
You're fanboy.
Yep, I'm a fanboy. I'm Stan. In words of Keemstar, since Keemstar doesn't like me.
not all these other girls who have come forward, why are you more likely to believe one person isn't lying compared to, what, 4 girls now? I'm only willing to speak up because
It's called the Me Too movement, and if you haven't heard of it, a lot of girls, a lot of guys, a lot of people in general will jump on that bandwagon and say, oh, that happened to me. They'll sit here and be like, oh, that happened to you? That also happened to.
Mako.
Oh my god, this person's being canceled. I don't really like them. I want to get famous. So that happened to.
Mako.
Do I have to make this any more clear? Have you ever heard of the Me Too movement? You're bringing up numbers. Delirious is just one man. But then there's 4 girls. You ain't gonna believe the 4 girls? There's more of them. There's more of them, guys. Why don't you believe them? Can we all say it together in the chat at the same time? Me too? Just to make it clear. Me too. Me too. Me too. I feel like I'm losing my mind when idiots like this argue about it. They like bring up the stupidest points to sit here and like bunch it all together.
The unfortunate thing is, on a serious note, it is girls like this.
Oh my god, look at it in the chat. Everyone's saying me too. We gotta cancel Delirious. All these people have been a victim of Delirious. Oh my god.
Nancy's right there.
You interrupted me again, and we're gonna have problems.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just wanted to point out, look at all these people. Delirious is just one man, but look at all these people in the chat. There's 1,400 people in the chat saying me too.
God.
Yeah, you mean 1,400 different people in the chat saying me?
Did I say 1,400?
You
said
14. You said 14 people.
Oh, I meant to say 1,400. I meant.
But the sad thing is that it is girls like this that diminish the credibility of people that are actually victims of this shit. Like people that actually went through it. I mean, and they come out about it, get written off as a Me Too case, and that's the end of it. It never goes any further than that. So I mean, it's just unfortunate when people act like this.
See, Malika thinks that she's doing what's right by standing up for these people. You're making it harder for other fucking victims to be able to come out with their actual story and their actual evidence. This is what you're doing. You're making it more difficult. You're making the situation worse. So is Ohm. And they don't fucking realize this. Prime, $5 super chat. Ohm just went off on Twitter. I'm sure he fucking did. I'll cover him in just a goddamn second. Of course he did. Of course he did. I was just talking this entire stream on how he was going to go off.
We got 3 very long minutes of this fucking video left. So let's try to get through it quick.
Yeah, Tim Jackson, $2 super chat. Ohm acting like a jealous ex-girlfriend.
So is she.
So is she. She literally is.
I have personal experiences with these people. And a lot of you guys are acting like you do know these people. You've never spoken to them in your entire lives.
We're not acting like we know these people.
Watching them, their best versions of
Very
themselves in YouTube
minority
videos.
of people are.
And sure, they might have good YouTube videos. Maybe they're funny. That does not change who they are outside of their YouTube.
Agreed.
And what they're capable of doing. This is not out of the ordinary. I know it's hard to accept and believe that someone you have idolized for years, you've watched, maybe you grew up with them, could be doing horrible things behind the scenes, but it's not unrealistic. It's happened time and time again. And
it's
not
happening now.
To be so blinded by the truth,
as far as we know,
just because you don't want to believe
blinded by the truth,
is so incredibly awful. Another thing everybody keeps saying is, oh, leave him alone. He has a family now. Like, he has kids. What does that have to do with anything? Like, repeatedly people keep saying this. So you think criminals, sex offenders, murderers, that stuff, like, they don't get
held... Did you notice she almost stumbled on her word? I'll go back right there. What's that? See that pause she did?
Criminals, sex offenders, murderers, anything. Like, repeatedly people keep saying this. So you think criminals, sex offenders... All right, Bunnyman, $2 super chat. Ohm doesn't care about the movement, only himself. It's kind of apparent, but if he really cared about himself, he wouldn't have said anything at all and just diminished his fucking following. $5 super chat. Death King 142. Thank you for super chat. Take my money before I leave. Can't handle the girl's voice. We're almost done. I'm trying to hurry up. I'm sorry. Sex offenders, murderers, that stuff, like, they don't get held accountable just because they had kids. Because he's a father now, and that's what he should be held accountable to, by the way, too. Every time an accusation comes out, he's just like, oh my god, I love my family. Well, you don't love Liz enough that you're not cheating on her, and
Show me the proof. Show us the proof.
Continuously just deflecting and trying to distract your audience from the fact that you're literally a child
He's bringing
predator.
up proof.
I worry.
Okay.
I really do worry that there are more girls out there. Maybe they don't even use Twitter. They have no idea what's going on.
Brennan, $5 super chat. TJV, the Cloud God. Keep up the good work, broski.
Hell yeah.
Grim Reaper, $2 super chat. This girl and Ohm give me a headache. Everyone say, oh yeah, in the chat. Do this again.
You got it, dude.
You can do it.
Oh yeah, in the chat, please.
Because a lot of people don't use Twitter. And he's continuing to do this. And he might still get away with doing this. I think he's sick. I don't think that he's getting help. And he needs to. At the end of the day, he's the one that has to go to bed at night knowing.
Jeremiah, $5 super chat. Why is Ohm only helping the girls that were victims of Delirious, but not other girls? It's because he is doing it to get revenge on the crew. Yeah, he would have been a spokesperson for all victims, from all situations.
He would have spoke up about the mini lad shit.
He would have spoke about the mini lad shit. He would have sat here and...
He gave a shit.
But no, I guess we'll just cover the Delirious thing right now, because I have a problem with him. Koyo, $2 super chat. What does Ohm gain out of this? Not sure if stated. He wants to try to be a hero, I guess, or 2, he doesn't like his friend Delirious, or his ex-friend Delirious, or any of them, really. Marcel he doesn't really like. He has problems with Terrorizer, and he probably he wants to reveal all these big bad secrets about them that aren't really true, it seems like. At least that's what we heard from like Wildcat and those who did speak up about it. Brendan, $5 super chat. You're the best dude. Take my money. Thank you so much. But honestly, guys, if you don't have the money for it, don't do it. Another tech pick. I have the same vape. LOL. $2 super chat. Yeah, just everyone donate at the same time. Donate now so we can just have a spam the chat with super chats. There you go. My ego high enough.
You guys can't chat unless you donate.
You guys cannot chat. I'm gonna turn off chat. Only super chats.
Only super
Yeah, I'm
chat.
kidding. Grim Reaper, $2 super chat. On other topic, I have the same vape. LOL. Thank you. Yeah, Vape Nation, let's go. I'm your guys' vape lord. All right.
What he's done. He's the one that has to live with himself. And if he has any moral compass, then I believe he should admit to what he's done instead of deflecting.
And you should stop bitching on Twitter about it.
Someone with depression and making them out to be crazy when you know what you've done. Further victimizing your victims. It's completely horrible. I wish he would go get help. I wish he would just be honest. But, you know, he has too much money on the line that he won't. And it's sad. And I hope that people around him will stop defending him as well. And if anybody does know something, that they'll come forward.
Around him?
So if you
like
want to
Liz,
hate if you want to hate me, if you want to hate anybody who absolutely does stand up for these women and give...
Bet. Here's Negan, $100 super chat.
Woo!
This guy donated $300 super chat so far, I think. I think that's 3. Is that 3, chat? Is that 3? Negan, you are a GOAT. I am buying another Corvette in about a month or 2, and it'll be because of you. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to soup up my current Corvette and save the rest of the money. And I would like to start doing giveaways someday. Because of people like Negan who like to give into this community, I'd like to give it back. Or do something nice for this guy. So maybe buy him a car.
I want to.
Blaze the Saint, 1983, $2 super. Blaze the Saint, 1983 super chat, $2. Didn't Ohm try the same thing with Markiplier? It's a lot of touchy subject. I'll have to try to cover it in a video someday, with all the details and stuff like that. I'll look into that for sure someday. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Andrew, $5 super chat. I had enough time to take a call for work, and she still ain't shut up yet. Yeah, we're taking forever to get through this. I'm gonna get through this quick. Negan, thank you so much, everyone. For Negan, what emoji should we put in the chat for him? $signs. Put $signs. Put cash money.
Put eggplant emojis for big dick energy.
Yeah, big dick energy. Eggplant emojis in the chat for Negan. Thank you for the $100 super chat. You are a god, bro.
Big
I swear
dick
to
dono.
God.
Remember Wildcat or is it Wildcat that does a big dick dono?
Yeah, I guess so.
Big dick dono. There you go.
Giving them a voice, then you can. But I want you to really look inside yourself and think about why you would hate someone for being on the side of multiple victims who have come forward that he has sexually abused them as children rather than the perpetrator, just because you watch some silly YouTube videos.
Not just because you watch some silly YouTube videos, because a lot of us have a fucking brain.
Wow.
Which I'm not saying you're lacking one, I'm just saying yours might be a little too tiny to be able to process this information correctly.
No, she has a fully normal size brain.
She uses a fucking filter every video she does,
She's
though.
got a normal sized brain. It's just not functioning properly.
It's
$2 super chat from Major. Hey, BBC.
It's a smooth brain.
Hello.
Like, if there's anything that I want to be hated for, it's for standing up and doing the right thing, and I think Ohm is the same way. So...
Oh, we don't hate you. We don't hate you. Don't worry. We don't hate you. We love you. We're supporting you here. Keep being a fucking Karen. Keep being a bitch. It's amazing. It's sometimes entertaining, but your voice is just
on
annoying.
A serious note,
just stick to tweets. Don't do videos. We don't want to listen.
On a serious note, Trev, Malika, if you ever see this, I hope whatever struggles you are going through that it has caused you to have the self-esteem issues that you have, I hope you find the help that you need desperately. As I struggle with myself, but I am also in the process of getting that help.
Justin Bigler in the chat says, "Oh, Mr. Ohm, you taste so good."
Oh, me.
You taste so good. If she said that,
no matter how much followers, subs, whatever that we lose, it's not going to matter to us because we want to do what's morally right. It's an uphill battle, but all I can ask is genuinely that everyone does keep an open mind. Realize that there is nothing to gain here of value besides the truth that we have lost.
Or some hate towards your ex-friends that you want to be able to get back at them.
In support.
Christian, that OnlyFans is for validation.
Continuous uphill battle. 13 million people that you have to change the minds of, like, that's hard to do. It's hard to get that many people to accept the reality that this person might not be who they think they are. But it needs to happen. Never meet your heroes, right? And
Never
this
meet your
absolutely
heroes.
does apply.
Go meet your fucking heroes if you want. Don't have this slimy
That's why I'm
bitch
here.
online bitch about these things for so goddamn long and tell you not to meet your fucking heroes. Meet your fucking heroes if you want to meet your fucking heroes.
Meet your heroes, but also manage your expectations.
Yeah, manage your expectations. There's so many better ways to
If
put
you ever
shit
meet
in this
this
video.
guy, just know he's boring as shit.
This person is
I
spreading
can
around.
confirm.
This person is spreading around a bunch of fucking shit just because they're a bit pissed off at a guy that was flirting with them for a bit, but then found someone objectively, in my opinion, way more attractive than her. But it's not about looks, I guess. It's not about looks. But yeah.
Careful, TJB. She might make a video.
We're covering all this stuff. I'm gonna be able to sit here and get into
like it.
the next video.
Yeah,
Again,
so I
Negan,
like it.
Queen Lee, everyone who donated those hundreds, thank you everyone who donated super chats and became a member of this stream. Got a couple different members this stream that supports me every single month, so I really appreciate that. But yeah,
Way hotter.
I never see. Here's Negan.
Shay, looks
I never
aren't
see.
even a part of it anymore.
see yeah, okay. Do you guys see what I mean?
Looks aren't even a part of it anymore.
Okay, do you guys remember when I asked you earlier in the chat, do looks matter at all when they have a very shitty attitude? Like, are their looks just terrible when you start to
Personality
notice they have a
versus
shitty personality and a shitty attitude? This is what I'm talking about.
So I got a good example
This
for
chick.
you guys that are a little bit younger. If you guys have ever been with somebody, you know, whether that be the same sex, whatever. If you guys have ever been in a relationship with somebody, thought they were the hottest person in the world, they cheat on you, break up with you, whatever. What do they look like? Disgusting. You can't stand looking at them. They're ugly. They're ugly to you now. It's the personality. It's the perception of how you view that person. It's not the external looks anymore at that point. When it's to that extent, it's as bad. That's not even a pump and dump. That's a dump on the side of the road and run away.
I don't give a fuck. Malika. It's weird.
I don't give a fuck, Malika. I support you. You're pretty as hell. There we go. There we go.
Everybody hashtag ban Neon.
Neon,
in
I
the chat.
can't believe you're saying
Thanks,
that
bless
shit.
Hashtag ban Neon in the chat for supporting Malika after all this.
All right. Moving into the...
say bless
Yeah, because I sneezed. Because I sneezed a couple minutes ago.
All right. Talking about this real quick. Ohmwrecker did post this real quick. I bet there's more in tweet and replies that we'll get into. Ohmwrecker, the next interview is up. Please hear both sides. Previous interview and Sarah. H2O Delirious to Sarah interview. Blah blah blah. Serious predator. Kidnapping threat allegations, and then the link. Adding this to the thread as it's going to get buried. The next interview with Sarah. Going tweets and replies. Oh yeah, there's some here that we need to talk about 50 minutes ago, and we'll have to start from here, but we'll do that here in a second. Nitro Zeus, thank you for becoming a level 2 supporter. Hopefully use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 2 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. It means so much. See, we're gaining more and more members every stream. That's a good thing, you know. TJV, we at 4K Discord members, are we?
Checking.
Wait, what?
Hold
Did
on.
you guys get us to it?
Yeah, you guys got us to 4K Discord members.
yeah.
W's in the chat. There we go.
W's and eggplants.
W's and eggplant.
That's some big dick energy right there.
It's a big deal.
And peaches in the chat too for my ladies.
Yeah.
You guys have big butt energy.
Booty and the PPE.
Also, do you guys know what helps get more and more people to see this and be able to join the Discord and become part of this community? By liking the video. It helps towards the YouTube algorithm. So if you haven't hit the
Share it
like
with
button,
your friends.
hit the like button now. I don't really care about sharing it because YouTube will automatically recommend this to people if you hit the like button.
Yeah, we're at 517 likes right now.
Yeah,
There's 1,400 of you in here. I'm sure we can get to 1,000.
If I'm asking you guys to like sometimes support me with super chats and then join my Discord, I'm only going to ask you to hit one button to like it. I'm not going to ask you to share it to people because that can be annoying sometimes. I get it. But to those who do retweet all of my tweets and all that, I really do appreciate that, though. It looks a lot better when someone stumbles across my tweet and they see 7 retweets rather than 1 retweet. So I appreciate to all those who constantly retweet my stuff. So also follow me on Twitter at Trevor Valentine. Links down in the description below. You can find all that. Anyways, we're going to talk about Ohmwrecker's tweets. That's what we need to be able to get into, and we will continue from here. Right here, 57 minutes ago, there's a thread with this. It's a long thread. We're going to have to talk about it. Yep, the same person Delirious lied about to discredit an alleged victim in the same one they frequently played with. Even putting him in the description. Many in the group were friends until his arrest. Matt had said she was never in the group. She would have had been arrested. So this is the proof. $7 super chat. Thank you for your videos. I enjoy seeing someone who looks for evidence and bases their opinion on that. Yep, I'm gonna do it here again because there is some evidence to look at. And is Delirious wrong for this? I'm gonna answer that here in just a second. Thank you for the $7 super chat though. Puppies means a lot. Bunny with another super chat. Your Viking friend has a nice smile. You gotta lean over more. There's shit on the screen. Someone's gonna screenshot of that of us smiling and shit. There we go. It's gonna be perfect. Thank you guys for the super chats.
Thank you.
But let's get into this real quick. He failed to mention that he is friends with the convicted swatter along with other members. All right, let's take a look at this. Matt. Samuel Blackson. Okay, that's Matt right there. Samuel Blackson right there. Talking right there. Next one. Is there Samuel Blackson? Yep. There's his YouTube channel right there. That's Matt. And right here. So, did he fail to mention that he was friends with someone who went to jail and, you know, convicted and all? Did he forget to sit here and mention it? One, he maybe forgot to mention it, whatever. But this was before he went to jail, before he was known for doing all that doxing and that horrible things. Did Delirious know he was doing that stuff? Probably not until he got in trouble of doing it or when they stopped playing with him. There's a reason why nobody knows who this Matt guy is because he's in barely any videos. And even if he's in those videos, it's very hard to sit here and find him throughout the video. He's not prominent throughout a video. People aren't asking, oh, what happened to that one Matt guy from years ago? Look, if Ohm down here wants to sit here and say, yep, the same person, Delirious, just so happened to forget to discredit an alleged victim and all this stuff. What pretty much happened is Ohm did an interview with Sai. Delirious sat here and said she's mentally ill, and she was also friends with this guy named Matt, who's been tied to a bunch of doxing groups. He showed proof that they communicated on Twitter through a series of tweets and threads and stuff like that, and that they had some sort of Twitter contact. That Sai sitting here trying to cancel Delirious is very similar to how these people tried to dox and cancel other influencers when Matt was part of this group, which later they renamed themselves the ISIS gang. It's not a good group. He went to jail for over a year, but he was also a friend of some of the Vanoss crew members. Delirious did not mention that, but it wasn't really needed. He was just mentioning that him, like Sai and Matt, were in communication. Yeah, sure, he was involved with the Vanoss crew and played some videos with them, but that was before all this stuff. This stuff looks old as hell. Let's take a look at it real quick.
Yeah, guys, do not spam the chat.
Is there any date with any of this stuff?
Don't spam the chat with who's Matt.
Matt's just someone who is tied with one of the victim stories and stuff like that. 2013, May 2nd of 2013. Do you guys even, do people even know, especially on Twitter, who want to sit here and support this theory? Like, oh, Delirious was best friends with him and they played with it. Delirious forgot to mention it. You guys know that he didn't get convicted and went to jail until after 2013. I think it was like 2014, 2015 or something. That's when he went to jail. That's when the Vanoss crew learned, and that's why he doesn't play with them anymore. They didn't hit him up after he got out of jail and be like, hey, you want to play with us again? No. Oh, but this is proof. And Delirious wants to sit here and say, yep, this is the person. This is exactly what is wrong with all of this, is that Ohm wants to get involved in this and make himself look like an idiot. Yeah, he got involved with some of the Vanoss crew and some of the very old videos in 2013, but that doesn't really specifically say anything towards the situation. It doesn't help their case at all, but it is what it is. $10 super chat from JND. Delirious did a second twit longer that showed Sai did dox people. Yeah, that's who Matt is. He's in Delirious' second tweet longer. Already covered it in previous stream. Pretty much Matt is tied with Psy, one of the victims. Matt is known to dox and try to cancel people, and Delirious thinks that Psy and Matt might have communication, and that's kind of where the idea of let's lie and try to take down Delirious. And Delirious is pretty much calling out Psy for being mentally ill and hanging around technically a bad group of people, some criminals that have gone to jail. Tader, $10 super chat. If he cared, he would bring this forward to law enforcement first. Now he's just given the alleged predator time to hide his alleged crimes. Ohm is vindictive and is using victims as stepping stones. I couldn't have said that better. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Means so much. But yeah, it is what it is. But that's just one of those tweets. Let's get into the other ones.
The more tweet.
Right here. This isn't really referring to anything right here. This tweet isn't, so I'm going to be skipping over this one. This is referring to Delirious. No, they would rather ignore it than buy up tons of Delirious teddy plushies. Not knowing one girl who hasn't spoken up alleged and showed me that Delirious has a teddy bear sexual kink, shipping her teddy with sex toys. Fans often show their merch to him. Scary to think about with teddies. If allegations turn out to be true, wouldn't you have wanted someone who was a serial killer grooming to have huge platform and access to kids to be stopped?
Yeah, you only have so much that you can type in a normal tweet, so a tweet longer is essentially a link that leads off to something else if you want to type a long paragraph.
Okay. So Ohm's dumb tweet that I just showed, I'll show it again. It's right here. This one right here. He says, yeah, he just got the teddy plushies, and there was a girl who pretty much had teddy bear sent to her with sex toys. Is there any proof? Of course he didn't show proof. There is no proof on Twitter that he has shown yet. We'll wait. We'll wait to see. Wait, can you not post a sex toy on Twitter? Is that against the law, apparently? No, it's not. You can fucking...
you can be butt-ass naked on Twitter, and you'll be fine.
Jacob, with $5 super chat, do you think Ohm is jealous of Delirious' success? No. I think,
I think Ohm is just doing just fine. I think he's just being an idiot.
I think Ohm is just making some very bad decisions affecting his following and his credibility, and Ohm has a lot of problems, argued with several members of the Vanoss crew for years, and Wildcat put it plainly that the Vanoss crew just doesn't want to play with him anymore and stopped inviting him to shit, and he probably got a little salty over it, but that's just what I'm guessing. Do not know for sure, but this is just coming from someone who's been on top of this information every single day that stuff comes out. Continuing to talk about this, another tweet about him. I have engaged in... Okay, let's read the first tweet. That's Ohm's alt account. Right here. So, someone said this. I have engaged in no discussion in any of this with alts of any kind. Sorry, weirdo. If this goes to court, that will be proven. But we'll validate how many alts Delirious has through discovery. And you have no proof of any of them being his alts yet? But okay, apparently you want to sit here and call that out?
I got a Smitty plushie. The vibrator came with mine.
All right. Right here, this next one. Dude, why not show evidence about that stuff with these kinds of tweets instead of just saying things? Thank you, Ryan. Whoever Ryan is right here. Shadow King 153 on Twitter. That's his @. Say things which people are easily going to say you're lying about. Constantly tweeting about stuff like this doesn't help your case at all. Show proof or keep quiet about something that could be a lie. Great right here. According to the pedo defender cult, everything I say is a lie. No. If you show proof, it's true. Did Delirious boast about his money? Yeah, you showed proof, but it was a dumb argument. Did he sit here and use the hard F, A-G-G-O-T word? Yes, that is true, and you showed proof. That isn't a lie. But it's a dumb fucking thing to argue about and prove on Twitter. Prove these serious allegations that you're trying to get Delirious canceled for.
Yeah, I can't remember what the actual terminology for it is. I can't remember what fallacy it is. But trying to prove something smaller to say because this is true, this is also true. I can't remember what fallacy that is. If you guys know it, just obviously please put it in chat. But it's like trying to prove something small that you're trying to make it seem like, oh, this because this is true, this is also true.
Yeah. Again,
it just doesn't work that way.
not everything from Ohm has to be a lie, but he's making it out to be a lie by
Right.
not showing proof.
Right.
And he can show proof. He can very well show proof and just blur any privacy that he needs to, or sit here and not. He doesn't have to get nudes.
You might be
from
right, Dark. False equivalence, probably.
He doesn't need to sit here and show fucking nudes of girls as proof. He can show the responses, the blurred images, proof that they've contacted each other. At least that, but they can't. I can prove these things in court. If Delirious believes I'm lying about anything, he's welcome to sue me. We're prepared. If girls mention wants to share, she will. If not, it's her choice. She doesn't have to. Well,
Something like that.
you'll prove it in court, but you won't prove it on the internet. But you've already put so much on the internet that it doesn't even matter if you go to court, because they're going to refer to all your fucking bitching fest that you've done on the internet about it, making the situation even harder to prove in court if this is true. Fucking pathetic. Pathetic.
Either way, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't remember exactly what the name is.
Yeah, this is pathetic. Thank you guys for letting me know that he's out here tweeting on his Twitter, but like, this is just pathetic. It's very sad. I'm not really getting tired of it. I mean, I could talk about this all day. Like I said before, I've been a big fan of drama for a long time, since I was younger. Speech and debate class was always really fun, so this stuff is fun as well. But it is what it is. All right. I'll allow about 15 more minutes, right around 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, or whenever the next nearest hour is coming up for you guys.
15.
15 minutes from now is probably when we'll end the stream. So if y'all want to sit here and send in final super chats, become a member, yada, yada, yada. If you guys want to sit here and joke about something, let me know real quick. Or if you guys have anything else related to this drama that you guys want me to check out, let me know. Yeah, the Nogla picture, portrait's right back there. Blaze the Saint 1983 became a level 1 supporter. Hopefully uses a green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. Means a lot. Made you are noticed. Only people with green names and blue names are noticed. You guys all have the opportunity to become a green name.
Right here, guys. It's an association fallacy. So an association fallacy is an informal inductive fallacy of the hasty generalization or red herring type. And which asserts by irrelevant association and often by appeal to emotion that qualities of one thing are inherently qualities of another, and that's just not true.
Jacob, $3 super chat. What's your Discord? It's down in the description below. Click the link down in the description below. It says my Discord in all caps. Click that link and join the Discord. Thank you guys for getting us over 4,000 members. Thank you for constantly having 1,500 members in this chat concurrently. That is fucking nuts. You guys are going crazy. I don't know if that's the exact number, but I just been seeing 1,500 throughout this entire stream. Concurrent viewers is 1,400.
You guys are going nuts.
1,400. That's, you guys almost, okay, I don't normally bring up, you guys almost have 900 likes on this video. I want to give a quick thanks to that, but I normally don't address how much money I made during the stream or whatever, but I have no problem addressing this now because you guys are crazy. You guys almost raised $1,000 this stream. Because of that, I promise you, once the next biggest drama and stuff comes out, I will be attaching some sort of fucking charity to this stream, so where every single time you guys can donate, hopefully you'll click on the link and donate to that charity instead of donating straight to me. I'd like to give back and turn this into some sort of positivity, because there's a lot of negativity we talk about, so I'd love to do that one of these times and be able to have some sort of charity or something like that to be able to talk
Negan,
to.
we're hoping this weekend is what he's planning on for the Justice League video.
Yeah. So Justice League versus Ohmwrecker, I'm trying to get it out this weekend. If not, it'll be sometime next week. And if I can't get it to YouTube, I will post it on some third-party website where you guys can just click on the link and go watch it. It'll be like on a Google Drive folder or something like that. But yeah, I will for sure be able, next time the drama becomes big and there's a shit ton of viewers, and I know there will be and stuff like that, I'm going to try to attach some sort of charity to be able to raise money for it, just so we can have something positive to talk about after the stream's over and after we're done talking about drama.
You know, or attach alpha betas.
I guess raise money for alpha betas, get them to 2.5 million. That's the next goal. So Jacob, $2 super chat. How far from $1,000? Oh yeah, I guess I can mention that. We're about $80 away from $1,000, $80. I think we've raised roughly around $919 this stream. So you guys are absolutely nuts for raising that amount of money. I really appreciate that. I do want to be able to start giving back and maybe doing some sort of giveaway. But I don't want to be one of those annoying channels being like, hey, before this video starts, comment down below, hit the like button, and comment and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications, and you could win a free PS5. I don't want to become one of those fucking YouTubers. I'd rather you guys all just put your name in this, you know, thing. You're only allowed to do it once, and then I pull a name out of a hat.
What the fuck?
Here's Negan with $100 super chat.
Lana Rose video, dude.
Big dick energy. Neon's already on top of that. Eggplant emojis and dollar signs in the chat. Whatever you prefer, put that in the chat. Almost a well, it is over $1,000 now. Imagine in the next 10 minutes we get to 2,000. It just shoots from 1,000 to 2,000 within 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I gotta start doing 10-minute streams if I can raise that much money that quick. Yeah, I do really appreciate it. Negan, thank you so much. You've donated like $400, I think, so far. $400. Am I right about that, chat?
Yeah.
That's crazy. People are just nuts sometimes.
Hi, lady.
God, you guys are nuts. We got 10 more minutes, so use your money responsibly. You don't have to do a giant dono. You can send a couple fives if you know, instead of just dropping a 20. Send a couple different questions, send it at a time. Got about 10 minutes, and then we're going to call it a day. We got some stuff we're going to do. We're going to go to the skate park, go skating a bit, and then we're going to go out to the bars, get our drinking on for tonight. At least some of us will that are 21 and older. Don't drink underage. Dawson Engel with the $5 super chat. This whole thing almost feels like a Johnny Depp thing. Oh yeah, where Amber Heard like did all these fucking false allegations against Johnny Depp, and then Johnny Depp, you know, there was end up being proof where Amber Heard abused Johnny Depp. Yeah, sounds very similar, doesn't it?
Yeah, like almost cut off his thumb.
Oh, Blake might come back down. He'll come back down a little bit. But thank you for the $5 super chat, Dawson. It means a lot.
There he is.
We got over $1,000. Yippee!
Oh shit, dumbass! I can do math.
Oh really?
The video was very good, by the way.
The Lana Rhodes video.
Yeah, it was very good.
Had to do a pump and dump.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining the Discord. It means a lot. Please follow the rules over at the Discord. If you don't, you will be banned from the server. And if we find out that you make an alt account, we will ban that. Yeah. Immediate ban. So just follow the rules. They're pretty standard rules. Just glance over them. If you're being respectful most of the time, you're good. We have certain words we ban.
Just don't be a dumbass.
Just don't offend. We have certain words we ban just so we don't offend certain
like, I mean,
people
on
who get offended
occasion,
by
I
them.
let the R word slip. I mean, even on my stream, the R and the C word, whatever. Those come out of my mouth, but in the Discord, I don't say them.
Right. Yeah. We just got certain rules. So we want to keep the Discord a polite place and don't be harassing.
I'm an hour and 20 minutes away from my house. I'm not streaming until Monday.
Yeah, and we don't allow harassment, bullying, death threats, or anything like that. I've been accused of sending my fans to go do that. We don't do that over in the Discord. If you see someone do that in my Discord, call them out and contact a staff member, a babe mod, a mod, or an admin, a council member, or a server owner, and just let them know real quick. And then also feel free, go to custom roles in my Discord and add yourself a couple custom roles. And then we got community suggestions. You can suggest stuff for the community or suggest stuff for my channel there.
Yeah, shut up.
We have venting VCs if you just want to vent about something. We have a lot of good stuff for that. Major $2 super chat. Can we get a podcast with just your Viking friend? We have one. We have a podcast. There's some TJV podcasts where me and him sit here and do, and we have some big plans about podcasts in the future. Can't reveal much, but there's some
stuff in the works.
You might see quite a bit of podcasts coming in the near future. I just look out for that stuff in the future. Jacob Delosier, $5 super chat. So serious question: if all this is true and Delirious is in the wrong, what will you think about the situation? If there ends up being proof that comes out and evidence backing it up, and there's nothing to dispute it, and stuff like that, and especially if like some of the Vanoss crew members admit to it and say, hey, yeah, we see that, we're no longer going to associate with him, or if he comes out and admit that, or whatever the case, if that happens, that theoretical world, if it happens, I would have no problem retracting any statements I made where I said it was not true and all this stuff, and I would just move on from it. I mean, I've always admitted it could be true, but without evidence, it's not true. And you can't just honestly believe it's true. You need evidence or proof to back up claims. The only thing that's been brought up is claims. That's the only thing that's been brought up. And obviously, I'd make a video addressing that and all that stuff, and hopefully it would be received well. But again, we'll have to see how that goes. I don't mind. I want the truth too. It's just I'm on the opposite side of them, and I want a truth that they don't see fit in their specific perfect world. They want Delirious to be canceled for all this and go to jail. I don't see every single situation you guys claim he did to be true. There's no evidence behind the other ones. So
they all seem pretty interested in me. If you want to give me a little shout out.
Yeah, I'll give Blake a shout out here in a second. Puppy Dog House, $5 super chat. Thank you for that so much. Lasher325, $5 super chat. Why go to court with Delirious when there is an investigation? Because it's all lies. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Means a lot. Herbert320, $5 super chat. I'm growing a beard. Any tips, Viking man?
Don't cut it.
Don't cut it. Just let it grow out.
Let it grow. Let it grow. Use beard oil. Brush it. All the same shit.
Dawson Engel, thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. It means so much. Brendan, $5 super chat. One more cloud before you go, Cloud God. I will do another cloud here in a second. You got to stay tuned for a little bit, but I will do another cloud before I go. Jacob, with $3 super chat. Question for Viking. How much do you bench press?
God, I ain't PR'd in a while in bench. I mean, I think I had just about hit 300 when I was in high school.
Nice.
Something like that. Just about.
Hardy Games $5 super chat. Did anyone find it weird that Sarah and Sai had similar accents? I mean, they could just be from the UK or from more the eastern side of the world. I have no idea. I don't know much about Sarah or where she's from or anything like that. We know that Sai's from the UK, and I think that's all we know so far. But yeah, I think we're all caught up with super chats real quick. I'll be able to do a bigger cloud here in a second. Just taking a look at everything real quick. Thank you all who's joining the Discord. It means a lot. Oh, Advanced Auto Parts left me a voicemail. The parts might be in already. We could go replace the brakes and rotors on the car early. Great, we get to do back braking work after this. Yeah, I had to get new brakes and rotors for my car.
I can do back braking work after this.
Yeah, and I just sit on
Well,
the
I'm
lawn.
gonna do it too. I know how to do it. It's just that he likes to use the tire iron on it. I mean, he's a big, strong man. Andrew, $2 super chat. Try Shijin Vapors, man. Shijin. Don't know what that is, but all right.
Or Shijin. Shijin.
We do got about 4 more minutes. I better call them back. I don't know when they close.
Maybe like look it up. See Shijin Vapors. Whatever.
AutoZone. Well, I gotta look at AutoZone, see when they close. Because if they close in like 2 minutes, I ain't getting it.
Well, yeah. Well, also, yeah, I'm well familiar with brakes and rotors. I've had to do it.
9 p.m. They close. They don't close for a while.
Times.
Yeah, I'll call them back here in a second. But oh my God, you guys are crazy though. All the super chats, everything.
Everybody's saying vapes are bad for you. We know.
$2 super chat from Major Cartoons v Viking Man for epic beard fight. He's not called Viking Man, but you gotta probably rename your channel Viking Man at this point.
Yeah.
Like
Viking Gaming.
There'll be Jake the Viking from Mr. Beast, Cartoons, which he looks like a Viking. And then this
I got nothing on I almost said Viking. Cartoons beard.
Yeah, Cartoons beard is fabulous. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Dustin Eagle, $5 super chat. Hopefully this stuff with Ohm and Delirious goes away soon. Ohm tweets give me a migraine. I think they gave a lot of us migraine. I think we pulled up a meme earlier about it. Pretty funny. Where the entire head's red. But, yep. Thank you for the $5 super chat and stuff like that. We got about 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. I'll do my big cloud now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
I think it's Jacob Delaserre. I think is how you.
Jacob Delaserre, $20 super chat. Thank you for being so nice to all of us. This is for the respect you give us all. Thank you so much for $20 super chat. But never give me a super chat just because of my respect. I think everyone should be respectful to each other. We're all people on this earth. We all have our different stories, and
Unless you deserve to be shit talked.
if you're disrespecting others, I mean that's kind of a given. I don't usually shit talk people unless they they shit talk or they disrespect or something like that. And yeah, I don't ever want to be paid for being respectful. I think that's stupid to be paid for that. You should just be respectful. You should be respectful. I was raised under a Christian household, and very strict and stern parents. And he was raised very strictly as well. So we've learned very early on to be respectful to anyone, no matter who they are. And that goes for on the internet or people we meet in person. So hopefully I'll be able to meet some of you guys in person. I've actually met a few of you guys. I'd be out at the bars and people around my age would be like, hey, TJV. And I'm like, if you know me in person, you don't call me TJV. You call me Trevor or you call me Valentine. My last name's Valentine, very close to Valentine, but with an O. So Valentine. So people will call me Valentine or they'll call me Trevor. Nobody calls me TJV unless like they're from the internet and they know my videos and stuff.
Sierra,
so
yes, but the VOD will be up. You can rewind it.
Yeah. The VOD will be up and stuff like that. But what juice do you got? I got Blue Raz Slushy right now in this. Blue Raz is my favorite vape juice. It's the best. I've never seen any Blue Raz that's bad. I've seen some Blue Raz that were right around average, but Blue Raz is an amazing flavor. Blue Raz all the way. But this is Blue Raz Slushy, and it's really fucking good in this. You can really taste the flavor in it, which I like. I like flavor over a buzz, but I do like a nice buzz every once in a while. There's some buzzes that get your entire body just stimulized and stuff like that. It feels really good. Having said that, though, I've been contacted outside of online and stuff like that. People have said, hey, TJV, and some of them even took photos. I think I posted it on my Instagram. Links down in the description below to my Instagram. There's one time where I said met some fans at the bar. There was a big group of people who knew my channel, and they said that they only found me through my channel. They didn't know me from high school. They didn't know me from anything else. They went to the same high school I did. But they just, they knew me from my channel, and they were like, I love your videos, you do commentary, you're the drama talker, and I was like, yeah, I guess that's me. It's kind of nice.
Everybody's gonna say, tweet it again, it's not important. He's just being a dog.
I'll look at it real quick. 742-617-0, $2 super chat, OG Blue, from Keep It 100. There's a vape shop called Greenleaf, Tobacco and Vape. They sell the Loon juice. I'll show this on the stream real quick. I don't recommend anyone vaping. It's bad for you, but some people just do anyways. Loon Salt. This is Saltnik. Blue Raz Slushy. Loon is an amazing
you realize
brand
it's
to go
gonna be
through.
out of stock now.
It's going to be out of stock. Everyone's going to go buy it.
I gotta go buy it.
Imagine.
You're gonna look at it on Amazon, it'll be gone.
Fucking imagine, dude.
It's gonna be like Corpse when he announced what cologne he uses in a stream, and it was gone. He had to
All
buy
right.
another cologne.
This is the final tweet I'll review real quick, and then I'm hopping off. Armchair internet attorneys are hands down the funniest thing I've seen in months, especially when you look at their profile and it says they've graduated high school a year ago. Thanks for legal advice, 19-year-old with no knowledge of law. Same goes for criminal experts. My God. Honestly, they probably would give better advice and give better statements out than you would, Ohm. Just being there. So I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is. Do you just want to go around again, quick?
I can do that. That's fine.
All right.
I gotta use the Equinox.
Yeah, you go ahead.
My keys.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. We're back stream.
Yep.
Well, actually, he'll probably be
Close
ended
the stream.
by-
Say goodbye to
yeah.
everyone.
Bye.
All right, I'll give one last big rip. No super chats, no members, no nothing, because I won't be able to read it. So here we go.
Okay.
That's a big cloud. Completely. You couldn't see Uni through that cloud.
All
All right, bye everyone. Go down to the Discord. I might join the Discord tonight. I might see you guys in General VC. Go down, hop in General VC. I might hop in there a little bit. Thank you. See you guys. Love you all. Bye.